Why was that so heckin' adorable? We do love the Vaporeon, that's why. Vaporeon's adorable. Love Vaporeon. Love Ripple. There we go. Slowly getting the damage off. Slowly chipping it away. Exactly. Mitch, who he is cosplaying as? Cousin It. Cousin It from the Addams Family. Mainly because it's a really easy cosplay for me to do. I actually... Oh! Yes! 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 Oh, it's happened. I knew it was going to be right towards the end. Right towards the end of the... Game theory should cover a very important theory. What the dog doing? What is the dog doing? Bestie. And Jokeless Comedian, can I join? Unfortunately not Jokeless Comedian. This is...
Wait. What happened?
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here we are all sitting in a bunch. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give me my toss of land and cross the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye. What's going on? No problem at all. Oh, my memory escapes me. What is that thing we have? Wait, what thing we have? What do we have? We do love the fun. We do love the fun. No doubt. No doubt. Right, Dean, Pioneer, some of you take it. Yes! Love it when the AI takes one. Love it when the AI takes one. No, none for Jackson either. Ah! Okay, let's have a little look. Dunsparce is not. Gloom is not a shiny. Crawdaunt is... Shiny! Shiny! Crawdaunt! Shiny Crawdaunt! We've got a new shiny, everybody! Oh my days! I wasn't sure. It looked a little bit washed out, but I'm like, oh my days! We've done it! We've done... Shiny, look for it. Shiny, look for it. Did it. Oh my days. We've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Look at that beautiful little crab. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, we still check the Neolago. The Neolago is not shiny, but that's fine. Because we've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Yo! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my days. Within the first 4 hours of playing. Scarlet, and I spotted it. Oh my days. Oh my days. So yeah, that is evidence on stream. Evidence on stream. Can we make that a moment?
I'll do it.
Thank you, Zena. Oh, it's gonna be burning. Oh, look at that. It's a non-shiny Salandit. Okay, so yeah, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a Shaymin on the top layer. Underneath the Shaymin, I'm a Spinder. Underneath the I'm a Shaymin at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the Shaymin. I am a Spinder beneath the human. I'm a Zorua beneath the Spinder. And I'm a Celebi beneath that, because Celebi is the Onion Fairy. I am the Onion Fairy! I am the Onion Fairy! Exactly. Mitch, who he is cosplaying as? Cousin It. Cousin It from the Addams Family. Mainly because it's a really easy cosplay for me to do. I actually... Oh! Yes! 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 Oh, it's happened. I knew it was going to be right towards the end. Right towards the end of the... Your bits are everywhere. Just put the headphones on. Just. Why?
getting a lot of room, right? I'm just trying to make sure that I've got as much as you in shot as possible. Right, are you ready?
Which way should I go? Should I go this way?
Yep. I'm ready. Right, but he's going down.
And we're coming up again.
Bring it back up.
Pulling it up, pulling it up, pulling it up. And down, and up. Have a wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic following evening, you wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best man, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Prince, Limbo, Mimbo, Father Lewis, and the wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best woman, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Princess, Xena, Mina, Mother, Xena. I'm really proud of myself from tooting my own horn, which is something I've had to learn to do.
A lovely bunch of Dragon Balls, do-do-do-do-do, here they are all sitting in a bunch, do-do-do-do, 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head, give them a toss, I landed across the tower, Vegeta wins, bye-bye!
It's got the kind of thing. So that's the reason for it.
Oh,
I'm taking it on this time.
yeah, but at least you're taking on level 2 Zigzagoon.
No, level 10 Ekans.
Oh, is it the Ekans?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Ekans, can you chill your bean?
What do you think of my team list? That is not a bad little team at all. It's not a bad little team. You got water, fire, grass. I still love you. So we got Meganium, Growlithe with a very see my friend. Thank you so much. Much loves for you, mate. Much loves. I'm so happy today has now become the best day ever. Oh, we do love the cute walk. We love the cute walk. Absolutely adore that. Stay in cool, kid. Stay in school, kids. Exactly, stay in school. Why was that so heckin' adorable? We do love the Vaporeon, that's why. Vaporeon's adorable. Love Vaporeon. Love Ripple. There we go. Slowly getting the damage off. Slowly chipping it away. Wags, did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags! We didn't. Yo! Let's go! Oh my days! Within the first 4 hours of playing, Scarlet, and I spotted it. Oh my days! So yeah, that is evidence on stream. Can we make that a moment?
I'll do it.
Thank you, Xena. Oh! Have a wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic following evening, you wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best man, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Prince, Limbo, Mimbo, Father Lewis, and the wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best woman, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Princess, Xena, Mina, Mother, Xena. What do you think of my team list? That is not a bad little team at all. It's not a bad little team. You got water. Hello, Limbuddies and lurkers alike. Welcome to another Limbo Lewis, aka Twitch Jesus stream. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day today, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Today we are returning to our shiny Shaymin Hunting Shining Pearl. Shiny, we are still pushing for it as well. 4,520 encounters so far. It's still not shined for us yet, but it will. It will come. We're gonna say keep positive, and eventually it will show up for us. So fingers crossed. Today could be the day. Yeah. What I think what I'll do is we'll get everything all set up, and then as we're sort of going through stuff, I'll sort of explain some of the other stuff that's happened elsewise in the background. But yeah, so just as a quick, as a very swift note on that, today's stream might be a short stream anyway, just because I'm still not feeling 100%. Mental health isn't. I was gonna say it's kind of had a bit of a dip this morning, this afternoon. So I'll just have to see how I'm going from there. But I'll do what we can and see how we do, and hopefully that lovely teal hedgehog will finally appear for us. But let's have a flick through the chat and just say hello to everyone who's here. We'll get a shout out for the one and only Not That Xena. There we go. For those of you who don't know Xena already, Xena is an amazing Pokemon streamer who screams at every single shiny that she finds. Please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, spread that love. Even more than all that, she's also my wife. She's my wife, so please click the link, spread that Limbo love. You all know the drill. Lee, welcome in, Lee. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Lovely to see you as always, though. How are you? Just warming up, because guess who went gym today? Started again yesterday. Got to take it easy and listen to my wrist, but it feels good to be back. But brrr, cold riding this time of year. Oh, I can imagine. But I'm so glad that you got yourself back to the gym. I'm so glad you're enjoying it as well. But, oh, that's amazing news, Lee. Amazing news. On the note as well, please make sure to click the link, smash the follow button, spread that Limbo love for the one and only Togelee. Togelee is absolutely amazing, definitely deserves your support as well. But I'm glad to hear you're having a good morning, Lee. Great to hear. Raf, welcome in, Raf. How are you doing as well? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? And Blaze, welcome in, Blaze. How are you doing as well, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Everything's good here. I hope you feel better soon, mate. Thank you very much, buddy. Yeah, I'm definitely in a weird place today, but I'll come to that in a minute. Raf, came to England to enjoy myself, not to babysit for my cousins. But my mother doesn't seem to understand. The worst part is they're the most annoying of my cousins. Oh, Raf, that sucks. But I mean, can't you just say no? I mean, when it comes to you're a guest. If it comes to it, if you're an adult, you can make those choices yourself. Thanks for shout. Anytime, Blaze, mate. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. Right, let me jump over to the game screen, and we'll start getting this all set up on this side. There we go. Got the game showing as well. We actually had the microphone working first time today as well, so that's quite nice. Don't know why it worked this time and not others, but at least it is working. So that's a positive at least. Let me get the counter working in the background as well. So I'll need Shaymin. I'll need Shaymin. And start the hunt. Okay, so that should be working. Should be. So let's head back and see if this brings us to 4, 5, 2, 1. Once that's sorted, we can then make our way through everything else. Well, let's see how we do. Alright, are you going to go up? Are you going to count up a number? Do as a flavour. Be kind. It did. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we are set up and ready to do our encounters today and see how we do. Raf, no, because I just wanted to go into town to do some stuff. Just want to have fun seeing as I'm leaving on Tuesday. So that's what I mean, Raf. Can't you just say no? I'm not available for babysitting because I've got stuff planned. I'm here on holiday. Oh dear. I hope everything gets sorted out for you though, mate. I really, really do. Right, so I was going to say I was going to sort of explain some of the things that have been happening over the last couple of days as well. So I have finally been able to get an appointment with a doctor. Fantastic news. So we are finally starting to get some movement on the chronic pain thing. I cannot get over how happy and excited I am to be able to say that is a thing. So all I need. So I'm at a point now where. I'm just waiting for a response. I'm waiting for... Okay, I'm waiting for a few things. So there's a few things that were sorted out for me. So one, I've been prescribed some cocodamol, just to sort of help ease the pain a little bit. So I'm half happy with that, but at the same time, it just kind of feels like it's pushing it to one side. But I sort of explained that, and then he sort of gave me a little bit more. So I was like, okay, so this is pretty good. So the cocodamol there is just sort of ease it whilst I'm feeling the pain, which is okay, fair enough. They're also going to get me some blood works done, so I'm going to have to go back in on Monday, I think, to get my my blood tests done. And I'm also being booked in for an MRI scan! Yes! This is the thing that I've been wanting since I've been going to the doctors to try and get an answer for it. I am just in desperate need for just to find out what it is. Just find out exactly what's find out exactly what's going on. So hopefully we'll get hopefully that will start making me feel a little bit better. Hopefully start me on the path towards being my normal, regular, happy, peppy self again. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm just so happy to finally have a bit of a positive step. So yes, that's really made my day. That did when we got the doctors done, 100%. I will say as well, don't get me wrong, my mental health is still all over the place. I was feeling mostly okay this morning. I just sort of got a little bit worse as the sort of the morning's gone on. But yeah, well, I'll just have to see. But I suppose that's the thing with depression and things like that is it does come in waves sometimes. It comes up, comes down. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm still here. I'm still smiling. I'm still glad to be here with you all. So that's what matters, right? I'm only doing half the weight I was, but that's expected after 3 months off, of course. Makes me appreciate where I was, which I didn't before. And now just resting, as it'll take my body a while to adjust to the load again. But honestly, you're making the good steps there, Lee. You're making the good steps. Right, since my uncle went up to Leicester to see Arsenal play, I'm stuck here with my cousins. This is sort of still my point, though. This is my point, Raph. Couldn't you, can't your auntie look after your cousins? Can't anybody else look after your cousins? What if you hadn't come across on holiday this week? Who would have been looking after the cousins then? I'd just refuse. I'm gonna say, don't get me wrong. If you want to do it because it's a nice thing to do, then yeah, for sure, definitely do it. But if it's something that's causing you this much stress and this much upset, just say no. You're an adult. You're well within your rights to say no. Do you know what/when this pain started, Lewis? Like what the trigger was? No, I don't really. There's a few potential ideas for when it could have happened. I had whiplash in my late teens. Could have come from that. There's also the I'm also hypermobile, so I've got hypermobile joints. That normally cause these kind of issues. I've got family history of both osteoporosis and rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis appears in the family early as well. So again, there's a few things that it could be, but it's been going on for over 10 years. Like I say, I've been a dancer during that time as well. So yeah, there's a lot of things it could be. I used to I was laying slabs in the city centre around the same time. So honestly, there's a lot of things it could be. But I just want to know what it is. So instead of babysitting, I'm just sitting here in the garden. Oh, at least you're in the garden. That's not too bad. Ruba, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Always an absolute pleasure to see you. Terrified of dogs, they have 2 of them. Oh no. And to be fair, great opportunity to break that fear. You've got this, Raph. And then to be fair, you get to have doggos in your life. That is a win. Right over. Codeine is definitely good, but also addictive, so it's a good short-term solution, so I hope they can get something else sorted. Although my nan, her pain is never going to get better. It's long-term arthritis, so she's been using it for years. But if it's a quality of life, how can we judge? Yeah, fair point. The one I've been prescribed is cocodamol. I don't know whether that contains codeine. Oh, it does. Yeah, paracetamol and codeine. That's the one. Yeah, so now don't get me wrong, I'm very much of the opinion of not overdoing NSAID, so I will be taking that same thought process through. So if I have 2 a week, I think I'd be maybe 3 a week. I think that's probably about the most I'd do. I've been told I can have up to 4 a day, but I don't think I'll go that way. But yeah, NSAIDs, you've got to be very, very careful about NSAIDs. Those are non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Those things like paracetamol, codeine, things like that. And yeah, they tend to have quite serious issues for your stomach, gastrointestinal system, if you take too many. Which is why I always get so amazed. The amount of places I've worked and people will be like taking paracetamols like they're Pez. I'm like, that's not good. That is not good. Yeah, I used to work with a guy. He used to say like, I mean, just in the like 8 hours we were working together, I'd see him taking 3 sets, like, so 3 pairs of paracetamol tablets, so six tablets a day, and that's just the ones I'd see. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So just saying that it may not happen to you, it doesn't for everyone. When I had an infection, it took the 4 a day for 5 days, and I got so. Yeah, Lee, you're not the first person to tell me this. Yeah, so apparently this is quite a common thing with codeine, cocodamol. It can cause constipation. Yeah. No, I'm aware of that one. But again, I'm not planning on taking multiple in a day. I'm definitely going to be spreading them out. Right, when my mother gets back, I'll be talking to her about this. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna say, when it comes to it, you paid to go on holiday. Whether you're staying somewhere for free or not is a different thing. But you've taken time out of your work, time out of everything else to go and get something done. So yeah, it seems a little bit unfair not to. Since I had to babysit them last year on a 2-day trip to London. Yeah, see, Raph, I'd probably. It sounds like you need to sort of put your foot down and say, look, I'm not travelling from my home country to this just to babysit. Like I said, if you're happy to do it, or if you've got a day where you're not doing anything, they ask and you're like, yeah, okay, no problem. Then yeah, that's you just being a really, really good member of the family. But yeah, just expecting you to do it just because you've turned up? Nah, that's not right. That's not right. That is, that's you being used. Lee, well, I'm so affected by it. Just one lot and I struggle a bit to go. Is why a full dose ended me up in A&E. Yeah, which is very fair. But yeah, so I do appreciate the advice, Lee. I do appreciate the advice. Like I said, I've had a few others tell me this one as well, but yeah, I'm not planning on taking a lot of them. The cocodamol was not the thing I was aiming for when I went to the GP. The blood tests and the MRI scan, those are the ones I really wanted. So yeah, those are the ones I'll be excited for. Those are the ones I'll be wanting. But yeah, I'm just thinking maybe cocodamol just might make it a little bit easier for me to stream, so I might be able to do a full stream. So yeah, maybe it's like 3 times a week, just once a day. Might be alright. But I'll keep an eye on it.
Because I'm a potato.
I am a potato. I am a potato. Also, I must say, I wanted the rain to pour, but it's sunny. Help me. Oh, well, hey, to be fair, I'll take a bit of sun. Send a bit of sun up this way. I'm really glad you got the appointments you wanted. Keep us updated, as I'm sure you will. Oh, 100%. I mean, you know me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'll be honest and open about absolutely everything. So yeah, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. But yeah. So if I remember correctly, my blood test is this Monday, and then my MRI test, I'll get a letter through when they've finally got some space. So that one won't be for a little while, but at least we'll start to get to what we want. And then hopefully I can be more me again! Yay! Oh, didn't mean to do that. Raph, I want rain. It's already boiling in France. Oh, but to be fair, it's not boiling here in the UK. So whilst you're here, enjoy the non-boiling sun. Alright, let's go again. Go on, Shaymin, be a friend. Be a friend. Lee, I've just got Pokemon Go open. The event going on this weekend. After I've warmed up and enjoyed my coffee, I go out for Pokemon Go walkies. Nice. What's the event this weekend, Lee? I actually haven't opened up Pokemon Go in quite a while. Probably should. I was wondering why the family cat is hanging around me and realised it's having a tuna sandwich. Love that. But Jay, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing? How are you doing? It's the Hoenn event. There's so many little tasks and goals. I love it. Oh, amazing, amazing. Is that one of the ones you have to pay for? Or is this a free set of events as well? Because I know there's some events that you have to pay for. Right, by the way, I might be getting a nice Indian tonight. Amazing, amazing. Oh, is that because your uncle's coming to Leicester? That would make sense, but I'd imagine it'd be quite cold by the time we get back, unless you're going to reheat it. But yeah, I mean, as someone from Leicester, Leicester is home of some of the best Indian restaurants in the entire country. Nowhere comes close. Like, nowhere comes close. So if it is, amazing, Rafa, amazing. Hope you enjoy it. We're better than getting lashed by 30-degree weather, and the next day and the following day back to freezing. Yeah, and the next day is 60. 30s and 60s. I'm guessing that's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Jay, doing the same, still got a sciatica issue, but I think it's starting to calm down now. That's great news, mate. That's great news. I was actually just telling everyone that I've finally been seen by the GP. I've been booked in for a blood test, and I've been booked in for an MRI scan. So I'm a happy limbo today. I'm a happy limbo. Still struggling a little bit, but I'll be there. Raph, thankfully I won't be looking after my cousin at his birthday party tomorrow. That's good news, Raph. You get a bit of time to yourself at least. No, unfortunately. I heard about the Indian nearby isn't that bad. Oh, that's not too bad then. Hope it's a good one. Do you know what it is you're going to be having? Lee, as a streaming, I've realised I can't do schedule. I kept trying, but I feel very little time. Don't like commitment. Yeah, that's fair enough then. That's fair enough then, Lee. I understand. We went from 30 to 60 and then to like 19 Celsius. Wait, so from 30 Celsius to 60 Celsius and then to 19 Celsius, or 30 to 60 Fahrenheit and then to like 19 Celsius? Raph, the drive from where I am to Leicester is an hour and 25 minutes. I thought you were in London. I'm guessing you're outside of London. Oh yeah, the drive. Yeah, the drive. Or are you on the outskirts of London? Let me try. I'm just trying to think, 'cause I don't think you can drive. Yeah, from Harpenden. Yeah. Just in between St. Albans and Luton. Oh, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, interesting enough, where's Milton Keynes? Yeah, so Milton Keynes about halfway between the two. That we have a New Year's thing that we do every single year. Me and my best mate, we drive down to Milton Keynes, have a kebab, and go back. Took the train from London to Harpenden. Yeah, London to. From London to Harpenden. Nice, very nice. Fahrenheit. I mean, sorry, all over the place. Yeah, no worries, Ruru. No worries at all. So yeah, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, I'm wondering what I don't think the highest temperature ever recorded. Yeah, we haven't had a temperature that high recorded in the world yet. We've had 56.7 degrees Celsius or 134 degrees Fahrenheit, which was in California's Death Valley in 1913. There we go. I just did a learn. Jay, I was just coming back from making my sandwich. You're talking about the NSAIDs. Gotcha, Jay. Yes, because I've been put onto Cocodamol. I've not been able to get the prescription yet, but I'll be getting that next week. Start next week. So I'll be picking up a prescription for Cocodamol, but I don't think I'll be using them often, just as and when. Totally got a random shiny Mudkip on Pokemon Go half an hour ago. Random shiny Salamence a couple days ago. Oh my days, the Mudkip was amazing anyway, but there's Salamence as well. Yo. Arrived indeed. It took about 20 minutes. That's not bad. That is not bad to be able to get out of London, so outside of the M25. M25 is the ring road, I think. If you can get out of the M25 within 20 minutes, you're doing well. You're doing very, very well. Lewis, so used to reading chat, I can't just pop in chat and blend in. Yeah, to be fair, I say this quite a lot as well. When you come in, by all means, please, say hi, say hello. This is absolutely everybody. When you come in, say hello, ask me how I'm doing, tell me how you're doing. That way, because I end up feeling so guilty if I find out that I've not welcomed somebody in. So when you come in, please welcome yourselves in. Say hello, say hi, ask how you're doing, or say hello to chat or something. Just something so I know. But how are you doing, Ruru, my friend? How are you doing? Lee, yeah, an actual wild Salamence. So I was like, what? Lee, I'm just gonna have to delete that last that message you put in there. Yeah. For quite obvious reasons. But no, a wild Salamence is amazing. What a find. Jay, also forgot to say hi to. Fair point, Jay. You did as well. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's not a major thing. It's not a major thing, but I end up feeling so guilty if it's sort of slipped in. So yeah, please, if you can, when you pop in, just say hi. Just in the same way that you would if you saw me walking down the street. You wouldn't immediately jump in halfway into a conversation. You'd say hello. So do exactly the same thing here. It just makes it a little bit easier as well. Whereas I'm just like, no, it's all good, Lee. It's all good. Autocorrect, stop. It's so automatic. Please understand it's hard to stop automatic talking. Oh, I'm so with you, Lee. So with you. But it's all good. I know you didn't mean it. It's all about intent. If you'd come in with violence, then yeah, I'd be like, okay, Lee, calm down. But you didn't. You weren't intending it to be mean. It's all good. Okay, you should be saying honestly, I flipped a coin off camera. And it came up tails. I was like, okay, no ban. But I was this close, Lee. This close. Could you imagine, Lee? We were doing Shaymin encounters as well today. Yeah, Shaymin encounters today. I'm gonna see how long we can go for. Just because I'm still on the struggle bus, at least until I can get a little bit more movement with with what's coming from the GP. But I'm so excited, so excited to be able to get back to my normal self, get back to being peppy and happy and all that. So yeah, I'm excited. Although I'll be much more excited when the Shaymin shines. I just can't believe it's taking so long. That's the crazy thing. Ruru Lewis, I did a randomizer race last night against a friend. Ooh, Ruru. What game did you do it in? How'd it go? Tell us all about it. Tell us all about it. That's not the one. That's not the one, but there will be the one. The one shall come. Raf gone upstairs, now going to go on my DS. Great idea, Raf. Great idea. And Lee, we love you no matter how you feel, but of course you want to feel better in yourself. Nothing is worse than physical pain. It can really make us low, and I really want this for you, Lewis. Thank you so much. Honestly, massively appreciate you. Yeah, I think that it's got to that point now where the physical pain and the mental pain, they're kind of getting really linked, like really heavily linked. So when I'm feeling, so the pain makes me feel down, and then being down makes me focus on the pain, and it's a bit of a vicious cycle on that as well. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, you know, if I'm in the pain or something, you know, I might be able to, you know, very rarely or occasionally get myself into a position where I can be comfortable and I can just sort of be content and peaceful. Unfortunately, real life happens, and then, you know, you have to do something or something. So that can be tough. But sometimes you know, you just get those moments, and I try to cling to those moments when I can just be, you know, peaceful, contented, and just not be thinking about the pain or not be thinking about anything else. But yeah, sadly you don't get those moments that often anymore. As you get older, it gets harder and harder to get those moments. And again, with it being a chronic pain thing, it's like the comfortable moments are few and far between. But yeah, so sometimes you get them, and then you can just be comfortable for a little bit. But it's hard. It's hard. But that's it. Sometimes there are bad things in life. Sometimes there are things that, you know, you dealt a bad hand or stuff like that. But it's how you deal with it. It's how you deal with it that affects it. And say, I could quite easily just, you know, let myself fall back into the deeper reaches of depression that I've been in before. But hopefully. I keep myself positive. I keep myself optimistic. Keep myself smiling. And the thing is, and this sounds like a weird thing, but I really enjoy smiling. Mostly because I know that people seeing somebody smile makes you feel happy. Right? That's just a thing. If you see people smiling, you're more likely to smile yourself. Knowing that I can smile makes other people happy makes me want to smile. So yeah, so that's a big one as well. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. End up losing because got into a cycle of endless death. Oh, Rui, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. I don't think I know the game, but hope it went well. Hope you enjoyed it. It sounds like it didn't go well, but I hope you enjoyed it. Raph, by the way, the Waitrose garlic bread is delicious. To be fair, I will say the Brits tend to do, I'm not going to say the best garlic bread, because I don't think that's entirely correct. British supermarkets do, like all of them, tend to do a very good garlic bread. It's not like when I lived in Spain, I was having like fresh garlic bread, not like garlic butter and parsley pieces. But which is how it is here in the UK. It's just garlic butter and parsley. So, you know, I've had real, good, true, amazing, best garlic bread. But like I said, the flavour of the British garlic bread is something special. I will say, Raph, the Waitrose one I haven't tried. I have not tried the Waitrose garlic bread, but that's mostly because I don't want to have to get a mortgage for garlic bread. Waitrose is one of those stores that a lot of people don't shop at here in the UK, simply because, and part of this is my own experience, but a lot of people from around the country have similar experiences because of different factories around the country. But I am aware of where the Waitrose products come from because they have a factory here. But the thing is, it's not a Waitrose factory. It's a factory that they have a contract with, and it is literally the same place that makes the stuff for the other supermarkets. It is the same stuff. It is exactly the same. It is honestly, it is so hilarious. So we've got a biscuit factory near the school that I went to when I was in college, and the biscuit factory. We essentially got to have a school trip around this biscuit factory. Now it is a famous brand of biscuits and crackers. It's McVitie's, as it turns out, McVitie's tend to make the biscuits for all of the different supermarkets. And honestly, the best thing I've ever seen is seeing tons of these biscuits coming down these conveyor belts and then being separated at the end into different packs for different supermarkets. But yeah, Waitrose is very well known in the UK for being insanely expensive. People also mock it because they have most supermarkets have like a basics range or sort of the cheapest own brand stuff that's generally, it's not got any marketing on it, it's just bland and plain and cheap and simple. But Waitrose is hilarious because theirs is essentials, and they have essential like mashed avocado, and I'm like, that's not an essential in any stretch of the imagination. This makes me giggle. Rue, but it's fine. See, now we're doing them every Friday. New seed this Friday. Oh, Ruru, exciting. And yeah, they intertwine and can feed off each other too, Lewis. 100%, Jade. 100%. Rubat, anyway, good afternoon. I hope everyone's doing good. I give you all my love. Thank you so much, Rubat. Lovely to see you as always, though. Raf, I so desperately want Leicester to win. Me too, Raf. Me too. I did have a funny thing happen. One of the bosses I was having trouble with decided it wanted to be stuck in a wall. Give me a free kill. That's what we like. That's the one. You definitely lose the magic towards life as you get older. I know I have. What happened to me in the wrist while I've got back on the horse, back in gym, etc. I'm definitely okay. But it's made me feel old, especially physically. I feel older in my body than what I am. Yeah, see, I don't think I've... Yo! Oh, Daniel, welcome in. Back on the old name. So happy to see it, mate. So happy. How are you doing, Piplup? How are you doing, Daniel? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. If I remember correctly from what I saw on Twitter, this is your streaming account now. So I will do the shout out for this one. Perfect, there we go. So yeah, for those of you who don't know Daniel already, better known as Piplup HD, Daniel is a wonderful friend of ours. Has recently been going by a different streamer name, but has gone back to a previous one. So that is Piplup HD. I believe it is a brand new account as well. So if you did follow Daniel before and aren't following Piplup HD, which you might not be, you may have followed Piplup HD in the past, but I'm pretty sure it all got wiped. So if you have in the past, or you have no idea who Daniel is, click the link, smash the follow button, spread that limbo love. You're gonna absolutely adore Daniel's content. Promise you that. But how are you doing, Danny? How are you doing? Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is based on very good, maybe one of the best Castlevania games out there, which was Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Right! I think the only Castlevania I played was the one on the NES. Or SNES. NES or SNES, one of the two. I just heard so much from yesterday. Oh, bless you, Lee. Bless you. I hope you find relief from that. I've had a few times that, but not because exertion. I have COPD, and it's a very steep challenge that is lifelong. My grandfather had COPD as well. It's a real tough one, COPD. But yeah, I hope you're okay, mate. man, good to see you. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. You know me, up and down with the accounts. I got this back thanks to Sicky's Magic Mod Work. Can't thank him enough. How are you? No, that's great news, mate. That's great news. I was gonna say, I know there's I know there's been like some issues with the account. So can you give us a bit more information? What happened with the account? Why was it gone? What was Sick able to do? But I'm just so glad for you, mate. So glad. That King Potato, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? And thank you so much for the follow as well. Massively, massively appreciated. I do hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time with us today as well. Lee, I'm sorry to hear that. My nana's that too. Yeah, mine is just gym exertion. Should be okay in a few days. Yeah, hopefully so, Lee. Hopefully so. Fingers crossed you'll be feeling right as rain in no time. That King Potato, how do you get Shaymin? Right, unfortunately, there is no legitimate way to get Shaymin anymore if you have not got the Oak's Letter item in BDSP. So the Oak's Letter item was given out as a gift within Mystery Gift. It was available for 1 month, but it was last year? Yeah, it was definitely last year. It was last year, it was available for a month, and then that's it. So if you haven't got that item, unfortunately, there is no legitimate way to shiny hunt for Shaymin in BDSP. However, if you do want a Shaymin, I believe there are a couple of other ways to get it. So you can catch Shaymin in Legends Arceus, and I think that's it at the minute. But yeah, so you can catch a Shaymin in Legends Arceus. You can't shiny hunt that one, but you can at least get a Shaymin that way. Oh, you didn't get it. Oh, sorry to hear that, King Potato. Oh, never mind. Transfer my Shaymin to PLA. Oh, perfect. So yeah, so you found a shiny. Oh, what shiny, King? What shiny? Lee, I've discovered one area that my wrist struggled in. That's simple bicep curls. Because the angle you dip your hand down, my wrist kept trying to curl sideways rather than face upwards. It's more of a movement thing. So I'm doing a little more sideways physio stretching. You've got this, Lee. You've got this. Jay, this time last year, if I remember. Same with the Darkrai and BDSP. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, it was they were bumped up to each other. So it was like Shaymin came first, and then it was the Darkrai, or the other way around. But yeah, so it was like one was available for a month, and then the other one was available for a month. Pretty sure that was it. Ruru, actually, I think I'm going to do a practice randomizer run. Need to learn to clear all my checks more efficiently. Great idea, Ruru. A bit of practice. Can't go wrong. Mackenzie! Welcome in, Mackenzie. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Lovely to see you as always. Alright, let's see what's going on this time then. Back down, back up. Mackenzie, I'm okay, not 100%. I'm sorry to hear you're not 100%, Mackenzie. I'm very similar today. I'm definitely not 100%. But hopefully, I've had some good news from the GP. So hopefully I should be getting back to full very, very soon. But Mackenzie, I hope you can get yourself comfy, cozy, rested, relaxed, and fingers crossed you'll be back to 100% in no time. But sorry to hear you're not 100%, my friend. But it's quite a long story. I don't want to take away from the chat. Could DM me if you want for later. Please do, mate. Please do. Would love to hear more about it. But honestly, mate, more than anything, I'm just so glad that you've been able to get back to what you wanted to be. That's the one for me. Plus, the Piplup stuff always worked really, really well for you. There you go. Another non-shiny Shaymin. Shaymin. Oh, you're gonna be teal. You're not gonna be teal. Could have been our friend. You could have been kind. Could have been. It wasn't. weird question. Are the clouds always in the same position? In the background of the battle? I'm not sure. Probably. Ducky, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly though, Ducky, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Not just friend, my niece! For those of you who don't know Ducky already, better known as Nervous Duck Love, please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. You're going to love Ducky's content. But how are you doing, Ducky? How are you doing? Jay, I need to stop catching Pokemon. I know, right? As I've nearly 3 boxes I want to breed from and get raid ready. But, hey, to be fair, better to have things to work from than none. So I'm with you. I'm with you. And Ducky, not good today, but I'm here anyway. It seems like a few of us are struggling today. Seems like a few of us having definitely on the struggle bus today. But yeah, Ducky, I hope you can get yourself comfortable, cozy, rested, relaxed, and hopefully you can be feeling better soon. And again, if you want to talk, feel free. Always here for you, Ducky, for sure. But yeah, I hope everything gets. I hope you start feeling better soon, Ducky. Daniel, hoping the Shaymin shines you today. Me too. We've been doing this for so long. And here we go. No, that one again. It's gotta happen soon. If not, I'd be writing a letter to Pokemon Limbo. Maybe we need to. Maybe we need to send a letter. Do we send it to Pokemon or to Shaymin? Okay, let's see what we get here. 4560. 4560. Pokemon, for the attention of Shaymin. I will send a strongly worded letter. Four, 5, 6, 1. Ooh, 4, 5, 6, 7 seems nice. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm hoping. Okay, that's a nice number. I'm hoping for 4, 5, 6, 7. That could be the one. That could be the one. The thing is, long hunts like this, they do send you a little bit crazy. They could all be the one. Every single one, Ducky. They could, but they're choosing not to be. So it sends me insane. Any of them could be the one. But that's the thing. Every time it's not, we are getting closer to the one that it is. Right? The hope crushes you. That's the thing. I just hold on to the optimism. Hold on to the positivity. Odds are it should happen. And it's another one. It's another one that's not sparkling. You got this, Limbo, though. You're glass half full. Now, I always love this. I love the whole glass half full, glass half empty. So they say an optimist sees the glass as half full. The pessimist sees the glass as half empty. But I always love that the engineer sees that the glass is too big. Yeah, you're just one step closer. Wait, isn't that a song? Judd again. Judd, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? For those of you who don't know Judd already, better known as Juddigan, of course, please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. You're going to absolutely love Judd, for sure. For sure. But yeah, how are you doing, Judd, mate? How are you doing? Ducky, I don't have a glass today. Hey, if you've not got a glass, then it can't be full or otherwise. Blaze, work at Walker's. The glass is always filled. Wait, crisps? A glass of crisps? Judd, tonight is the night you get the shiny for sure. I'm hoping so, Judd. I'm hoping so. I will check. I will amend it slightly. I will amend it slightly, to this afternoon. This afternoon. I stream in the afternoons. If I get it tonight, when I'm not even going to be shiny hunting it, I'll be devastated to have not got it on stream. Yes, in fact, it's just about to hit 3 o'clock here in the UK. 3 o'clock! Madness. But yeah, hopefully, this is the one. This is the one. Lewis, I was right. It's by Linkin Park, One Step Closer. Absolutely amazing tune, though. Love Linkin Park. Yeah, they count the air too. Blaze. I had a feeling that's what you were going for. I had a feeling, but I wasn't certain. I'm so glad that is what you're going for, though. I'm doing fantastic, man. Just woke up a few hours ago, so we're getting lunch in a bit at 11 p.m. Hey, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. If it works for you, it works. Today is the day, I mean. Hey, we'll take it. We will take it. Oh, come on. 4565. This is 4566. 4566. Please. Be a friend, to a sparkle, to a shine. You never listen to me, Shaymin. Why? You never listen. I ask you so many times, ask you so many things. I just want to be your friend. You let me down every single time. Every single time. You were close. Have we said the prayer yet? We haven't. We haven't. Maybe that's it. Maybe that is it. In the name of Arceus, Twitch, Jesus, and the Holy Chat, please grant us the shiny Shaymin luck. Shaymin. 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 There we go. Shaymen's in the chat because the Shaymen's what make it happen. Shaymin, hallelujah! 4567, let's go! This could be the one. Lewis, I love how accurate you do the oak voice. Ruru, I can't tell you how much I love the fact that you appreciate my oak voice. Honestly, you guys have given me so much confidence in my voice acting work. Honestly, thank you all so, so much. Something I definitely don't have a lot of confidence in myself, but just to know that I've been able to throw some voices out and they're okay. They're okay. You guys. Anytime, buddy. Very good. You were close. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Alright. I'll move away. I'll move away. Back to the Shaymins. So accurate, Rui, thank you so much. Honestly, you're gonna have me crying. I'm an emotional wreck today as it is. And it'll ruin my makeup. Now, Shaymin, come on. I'm asking you kindly, I'm asking you politely. You need to look like this. Like this. Like this. Like, MC Sledge has just been to, like, Burning Man Festival or something. That's what we need you to look like. I will admit as well, I have been thinking a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more about doing an MC Sledge cosplay. I'll need to get the vest. I'll need to get the bucket hat. But I am tempted. I am very, very tempted. You know what my first piece of armor was in this practice run? I mean, I don't know the game, so I'm gonna say no, I don't know. But as it's a randomizer as well, I'm guessing maybe it's something like right from the end. A Santa hat of all things! You know what, Rio? I could have been guessing for a year. Like, literally giving a guess every 10 seconds for a year, and I would not have got that. Ducky, oh, I'm doing a new cosplay soon. I'll whisper it to you. Oh, okay, Ducky. Are you whispering it because you don't want other people to know it yet? Or are you whispering it because you just don't want it said in the chat? Like being polite. Gonna say, I'm happy to pop it into the chat. But if you don't want it, I'm not going to. Yeah, okay. Just best not in the chat. No, that's fair, Ducky. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you'll probably gain yourself some fans. I know that that character has got some fans on the internet. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, Ducky. I appreciate it. I will also say, it's going to be amazing. Amazing. You're going to do so well. Ceiling fans. Exactly, Blaze. Ceiling fans, desk fans, tower fans. Yeah, you name it. Hand fans, folding fans. I've got the long hair. It's my duty. It's my duty. Yeah, to be fair, Ducky, I am so with you, and that is 90% of the reason I'm going to be doing I'm going to think about doing an MC Sledge cosplay. I've got the hair. Got to do it. Unless, Ducky, unless I steal your cosplay idea. Oh, yeah. The fans might have a slight issue with my take. I think it'd be making some people feel some things. I also want to cosplay Gandalf sometime. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I'd pay good money for you to steal that. Maybe we'll have a discussion. We'll have a discussion, Ducky. Blaze, does it involve beach day stuffs? Beach day? Beach day stuffs? Beach day stuffs? Oh, okay, I'm trying to figure out what you mean. Are you talking like bikinis? It does not involve bikinis. What are you saying? I'm not great in a bikini. I've done bikini streams. I've done bikini streams on this channel. like at least 3 times. It's been a while. We have done at least 3 bikini streams on this channel. And I rocked it. I love you, TJ, but no, that's my taste. If they're good, they're good. Honestly, I rocked it. Look, we've done the bikini stream before. Not doing it again. I will bring the bikini stream back if it's what people want. If the people want Bikini Jesus will provide. I suppose the positive was it was top half bikini. Far too cold to do bottom half bikini as well. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. Funny how I went from cosplay to bikinis. I don't know. I can go into that stream now. You're my real life uncle. Everyone has that incredibly embarrassing uncle that dresses up weird, and I will happily be that uncle. As long as I don't become the creepy uncle, I'm happy. I never want to become the creepy uncle. Ain't about the creep. Ain't about the creep. I think bikini on the internet is borderline. You make a fair point, Ducky. You make a fair point. It's gonna sound... yeah, no. Blaze, I'm the funny uncle in my family. Hey, nothing wrong with the funny uncle. The funny uncle's always best. The absolute best. The funny uncle is the fun uncle as well. Oh, see, now See, bikini on the internet is borderline, but bikini Jesus is a different thing. It's a different thing. Right? Ducky, I don't have any siblings I'm in touch with. I'd love to be the auntie that Xena was to me, to other little kiddos. Yeah, I see you there, Ducky. I see you. I mean, I come from a sort of similar position because I didn't have any brothers and any brothers and siblings, any brothers or siblings, any siblings at all. And yeah, I'd always sort of been under the impression that I never would be an uncle. So it was a big surprise, a big surprise. But Ducky, I can imagine you'd be really, really good with kids, 100%. Blaze, kids love me. I don't know why. Babies always stare at me too. I'm that way with animals. Animals, I don't know what it is. Especially when I was doing deliveries for Amazon. The amount of times I'd be going into a place with guard dogs. There was a few places I went to that train security dogs. And honestly, I've probably had 2 or 3 occasions where someone comes screaming, running out of the house, saying, "Oh no!" and then finding that this like vicious-looking guard dog is already like on its back, getting fussed. Yeah, maybe I'll marry into it. Yeah, who knows? Don't really want kids of my own, but I'd love to be the cool auntie. Oh, for sure, Ducky, for sure. And if and when Xena and I have kids, Ducky, I say you can be auntie. That is a role we will create for you, Ducky, if needs must. We will create that role. Yes! Epic! 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 That's amazing! I always hear people say my cat doesn't come to strangers. 10 minutes later, they're purring on my lap. Yeah, it's just something about animals. Animals know. Animals know. Alright, that's another shine of Shaymin in shining. How about this one? This one I'm gonna shine. We're gonna shine first. We're gonna do a shine. Oh, hello, Chuck. It's blind date. Right, let's get. Oh, look at that! Another non-shining. To be fair, they'd be my cousin. With my other cousin, I'm more like an auntie figure than a cousin, but because they're so far away, I'm not super involved. Good point. Good point. I was actually going to ask what a niece is. So a niece is. Yeah, is that like second cousin twice removed? Oh, I get so confused with these. So confused with the removals and stuff like that. It's even more confusing as well. I think some places count second cousins differently. Like I think America might count it differently than the rest of the world does. Right, still not shining, little hedgehog. Still not shining. I don't know, to be fair. It's just cousin to me, because although Xena's my half auntie, I never ever call her that, because she's just Auntie Xena. Yeah, it's a good point. It's a very good point. Either way, no matter what your official terminology will be, you will be Auntie Ducky. Auntie Ducky. Mackenzie on the lurk. No problem at all, Mackenzie. Enjoy your lurk. Hope you start feeling better soon as well. But sending you all the positive energy and all that limbo love. And we'll definitely catch up on the flip side for sure. But yeah, enjoy your lurk, my friend. Play Pokemon Go. Great use of your time as well. Love that. Like I said earlier on, I need to get back onto Pokemon Go. Especially like Lee was mentioning that there's a Hoenn event on at the moment. Ooh, very good. Very good. Down. So is Blaze. How people say their pets don't like strangers, don't have that very same pet, make a liar out of them. Yeah, honestly, and this is like I was saying with the guard dogs that I was having to deal with on deliveries. Same thing. The amount of people that were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, it's such an aggressive dog." Blah, blah, blah. No, super kind. Just don't leave me to teach them how to play any games. I just scrape myself through. Ducky, honestly, between myself and Xena, honestly, whatever the baby is going to be a super gamer. Super gamer. No, to be fair, Ducky, I will be, the moment that child is born, I will be training that child to become a VGC champion. Literally from day one. Literally all they will see is, yeah, so they won't get like normal kids books and toys, like infants, baby toys. No, it will all be Pokemon, and every single Pokemon will have their base stat totals on them, printed on them. I'm gonna make sure they know. Abilities, it's gonna be printed on the plushies. Honestly, everything, it's all gonna be there. It's all gonna be there. ABCs, nah, you don't need that. What you need to know is your type chart, child. Type chart now. Okay, welcome to your 1-year-old birthday, Baby Limbo Xena. Okay, so for your first birthday, your birthday present, you must answer this question. There is a Rotom in front of you, but it is not transformed into its other types. What is it immune to? Answer correctly, and you can have your gifts. Answer incorrectly, and you will stay in your room for the next week until you can get the answer right. So instead of a dummy / pacifier, they have a controller, right, Lewis? Yeah, so just like that. Seriously, what more does the child need? That is success. That is success right there. But yeah, honestly, I'm channeling Snape again. It worries me that my childcare slips into Snape. Yes, child. It is time to learn more competitive Pokemon. If you wish to enjoy your birthday, then make sure you get it right. Oh, I would be traumatizing that child. Traumatizing. Do it until you get it right. Mr. McLean. Just to throw it out there a little bit, just to wibble wobble that. Oh, I kind of feel like we'll have to call the child McLean just so that I can do that all of the time. Like, picking the kid up from school. McLean, come over here. Oh dear. Oh, see, now I've just realised though, we cannot name our child any name that is used in the Harry Potter books. Like, anything that Snape could have said. Like, Harry, we couldn't name a child Harry, because I'll just, every single time, be like, Harry Potter, our new celebrity. Congratulations, you have earned yourself detention, Mr. Potter. I honestly never put 2 and 2 together that Snape and him were played by the same guy. Yeah, so Snape is played by I was literally just thinking of the guy's name. But yeah, he's Hans Gruber in Die Hard. Alan Rickman! Thank you, Jay. Thank you. You know, sometimes when you've got something in your head and you've got it on the reel. It's got it on the reel. It's just pulling itself away. It won't come to the forefront of your mind. The late great Alan Rickman, for sure. What an incredible actor, who not only was an obviously, like, an incredible actor, but considering that he had a very distinctive voice and a very distinctive acting style, the fact that he has been able to play so many different roles throughout his career, honestly, inspiring. Absolutely inspiring. It's like shaking a ketchup bottle. Yeah, just trying to get the last bit out, and you can see it in the bottle. So you can see what it is you're looking for, but getting it to come out of the bottle. But yeah. Technically, from what I've heard, I will use this bottle as an example. So imagine that this is a ketchup bottle, not a Oasis bottle. You shouldn't tap the top. If you tap the top, it's not going to work. If it is, not going to be as effective. What you should be doing, and Heinz bottles actually have a little thing on there, but other ketchups probably don't. But on the Heinz bottles, you tap the 57, ducky nose, you tap the 57. Same thing for any sauce bottle, you tap the bottom side. Tap the sides towards the lid. That'll make it shake down, whereas if you're just tapping the top, it's just essentially causing like a whoop, 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 like subwoofer or something like that. And because it's already attached to that, it's just moving the same way because of elasticity. Whereas if you're doing that, you're causing sideways vibrations and causing it to wiggle its way down. That is the difference. A little bit of science there. A little bit of hashtag learning with Limbo. Or you just get a squeezy bottle. That is very true as well. But you know what? I find that especially in squeeze bottles, you will end up with a lot more left in the bottle than you will in a glass one. Because it's the squeezy bottle, you don't have as much control as to be able to get it to shake all the way down. And then you have to open it all up and scrape it out like that. Jay, yes. He also plays Sheriff of Nottingham in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. He was in a fantastic period drama. Sense and Sensibility. That's the one I was thinking of. Wait! Hang on! What? So he was in Love Actually, he's in Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. He's done a lot, including a lot of stuff on TV as well. What's just blowing my mind is 2 things here that I didn't recognise, that I didn't realise he was in. So I didn't realise he was in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I didn't realise he was in Sweeney Todd. Oh my days, I'm going to have to check those out. What a guy. What a guy. Glass packaging is nostalgia, like Coke from a glass bottle. Also true. And recycling glass tends to be much easier. Also a bonus. Definite benefit. Real Raph, welcome in, Real Raph. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Lovely to see you, though, my friend. I hope you have a great time with us. Still not shiny Shaymin, though. Mama of Crows, welcome in, Mama. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Are we still trying for this shiny hedgehog? We are. It's still not come. Still not here. We're almost at 4,600. It's still not here. Jay, is that the Sweeney Todd with Johnny Depp or Ray Winston? I think the one with Johnny Depp. Yeah, the one with Johnny Depp. Wait, who's in the Ray Winston one? What year was that out? I'm good, and you? Not too bad at all, my friend. Not too bad at all. Thank you very much for asking, though. Much appreciated. Mama of Crows, I'm actually good today. A rarity. I'm happy you're having a good day, Mama of Crows. Honestly, you deserve more. You deserve more good than bad, for sure. So yes, I'm glad you're having a good one, my friend. Oh, the Shaymin's not being our friend, though. The Shaymin's not being our friend at all. I kind of need a little help. I need some more Pokemon for the decks. Can someone help brother out? Right. So, Raph, no problem at all. Dankon, thank you very much. So unfortunately, we don't organise trades in the chat. However, we have a section of the Discord called Pokemon Squad Ups and Trades. It is a wonderful place to check out if you're looking to receive Pokemon to complete your decks, touch trades, or even if you want people to join in for some Dynamax Adventures, Terra Raids, or anything like that. Great place to go for all those. But yeah, pop into the Discord, into the Pokemon Squad Ups and Trade section, and just state in there what Pokemon it is you're looking for, what game, and what things you'd be looking to trade for those things as well. We also have a fantastic set of rules in place there as well to make sure people aren't trading hacked, cloned, genned, or otherwise illegitimate Pokemon, because the last thing we want to do is seeing people getting permanently banned as well. But yeah. Hopefully, we'll have somebody on there who'll be able to help you as well. No problem at all, my friend. No problem at all. But yeah, Dankon, thank you very, very much for the Discord messages and all that as well. Much appreciated. I'm not sure if I was the first to do that. Also, hi, Lewis. Hi, Dankon. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Let's get a shout out going for you as well. But for those of you who don't know Dankon already, Dankon is another amazing streamer friend of ours who definitely deserves your support. So please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread the Limbo love. You all know the drill. How's it going, Dankon, mate? How's it going? Let's see how we're doing. Jay, the Ray Winston Sweeney Todd was in 2006. Tom Hardy is also in it, I think, as Matthew. Not to be confused with the Sweeney. Oh, so it was like a year after the... Oh, no, a year before the... Oh, okay. Movies. Was it a TV show? Ah, it was a TV serial. That's the one. Yeah, BBC television drama version with a screenplay written by Joshua St. Johnson featuring Ray Winston in the title role and S.E. Davis as Mr. Lovett. Interesting. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that one. I don't think I've seen that one. But yeah, interesting you mentioned the Sweeney as well, because the reason the Sweeney is called the Sweeney is because in Cockney rhyming slang, a Sweeney Todd is the flying squad, and obviously the Sweeney is about the flying squad. I always thought it was a pretty cool thing. But yeah, I don't think I saw the BBC drama adaptation. I actually quite enjoyed the Johnny Depp one, though, to be fair. I thought that was really good. I do like Tim Burton, though. I do enjoy Tim Burton's stuff. Tim Burton is a living legend. Very, very talented director. Very, very talented. Jay, while we are talking movies, who is the link between Sweeney Todd, Madagascar, and Grimsby? A movie, right? Okay. So yeah, if you hadn't said a movie, I'm not sure I would have clicked. And I was thinking, wait, so somebody from Grimsby? But no, I actually know this. This is Sacha Baron Cohen. Sacha Baron Cohen is in Sweeney Todd as the comic relief character, whose name I forget. He's in Madagascar as King Julian, and he is the lead character in Grimsby. So final answer is Sacha Baron Cohen. Another incredibly talented actor. Very, 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 very talented. I think people sort of like undervalue Sacha Baron Cohen because some of his stuff is quite out there and that kind of stuff. But he's a very, very intelligent man. Very, very intelligent man. Very, very smart, very clever. That was too easy. It was a great one though, Jay. To be fair, when it's only easy if I know it. You know what I mean? I bet a lot of people haven't seen Grimsby, and if it wasn't for me being a musical fan, I might not have known about Johnny Depp and Sweeney Todd. And then I'd have found it tough. Dankon, good, thanks. Get my cards back soon. Great news, Dankon. Great news. Mama, how do people not know about Johnny Depp and Sweeney Todd? Iconic. Very true, very true. But I know a lot of people that, you know, just don't like musicals. Don't watch musicals. A lot of people I know who don't like Tim Burton movies. I think there's probably a number of people who don't like Johnny Depp. Rude of them, to be honest. Rude. Doug, do you know about all the drama he had been doing Borat? They were getting so many lawsuits filed against them. His wife said a lot of the time they were super stressed with it. Yeah. Now I know with some of the stuff he's done has been on the controversial side of and definitely been towing the line of law. But the thing is, it interests me. I'm wondering if was it Borat or Borat 2? Because I kind of feel like if it was that stressful, he wouldn't have done it again for Borat 2. And in Borat 2, essentially there were more things that could cause litigation, unless it was a matter of they were trying to avoid lawsuits. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, when it comes down to it, what Sacha Baron Cohen did as Borat, he was doing a decade earlier as Ali G. So again, it's something that's is definitely been well versed in. Definitely knows his way around controversy and law as well. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Grimsby is one of my favourite films. So good. I've never seen it. I'd love to. I was always under the impression it wasn't that good. So I'll give it a go. Borat is funny though, and Ali G was the one. Ali G was hilarious. That's what she was saying. That was insane for doing another, and had lots of arguments before he was putting so much on the line for a film. I mean, it was successful. It probably makes me chuckle. It's so stupid, but it's great. It is. It's just so. Again, it's just. It's clever, and the thing is, you don't really get that kind of clever anymore. I think I think Borat kind of is Borat especially kind of got that awkward cringiness, but on the intelligent side, everything you see now on these comedy shows, it's just cringe for the sake of cringe, and it's like, oh no, why are you doing that? And yeah, it's just not quite the same. It's not quite the same. I don't think we've not really had anyone like Sacha Baron Cohen for a little while. Maybe Lee Francis. Lee Francis is very talented, very clever comedian of that ilk. But then you have things like the Practical Jokers, and it's like, oh, how on earth did that ever get commissioned? You know what isn't cringe? The Office. The Office is elite humour. Yeah, again, I hear a lot of people talking good things about The Office. I watched a little bit of the UK one, not really watched any of the American one. But yeah, a lot of people do have a lot of good things to say about The Office, for sure, for sure. No, Michael Scott and Dwight. You know, though, identity theft isn't a joke. Yeah, again, so that's the American Office. And yeah, I never really got into the American Office. Again, I've seen bits of it. I think I tried to watch like the first series and was like, this is not as clever as the British one, which you kind of had to expect because what's his name who wrote it wasn't involved in the American one. The guy who voices Wheatley, the guy who writes all of Ricky Gervais's stuff. What's his name? Oh, I'm having complete brain blanks today. So yeah, there's a guy. He's the tall guy who writes all of Ricky Gervais's stuff, like every single bit. Oh, he wrote like the majority of The Office. He was behind all the radio shows. What was his name? Stephen Merchant. Yeah, because Stephen Merchant wasn't there, it just felt like a dumbed down version of The Office. Again, I only watched maybe the first few episodes of the first season. That is up. I think it's trying to persist. It gets so much better. Again, I'm going to say I've seen that. I've seen that it does seem to have got better, and again, a lot of people love it. My concern, and I don't really have any evidence for this concern, but my concern would be that I'd start watching it and it would just be like Friends, and I'm like, I don't really want to put myself through that again. That was awful. Exactly, Friends is absolutely trash. Absolute trash. There is not a single funny moment. And I've seen a lot of Friends. And to be fair, when you're a child, like 10 years old, and able to sort of see the joke coming because it's that easily telegraphed. Yeah, nah. Yeah, Ricky Gervais is another epic guy. Ricky Gervais is epic. Very, very funny. But again, see, I love Ricky Gervais. I think some of the stuff Ricky Gervais has done has been absolutely brilliant. The one thing that sort of takes Ricky Gervais down a little bit in my mind is the fact that Stephen Merchant is the brain behind it, and Stephen Merchant doesn't ever really get credited for a lot of the stuff that Ricky Gervais has done. I'm like, come on, and there's the confident face of the group, and there's the brains of the group, and yeah, it's Stephen Merchant. Danko Lewis, do you collect any Pokemon cards? If so, what's your favourite that you own? So mostly my collection is from the late 90s, early noughties. So I don't really have many from sort of the modern days. But yeah, my favourite is probably my Pokemon 2000 Pokemon 2000 Pikachu World Collection, which was the first edition run. Only 2,000 made, and I got one of them. So yes, that's probably my favourite, because that contains the very, very, very rare birthday Pikachu. But not only does it contain the birthday Pikachu, it's birthday Pikachu with the gold hollow foil Pikachu tail. which is honestly like so rare. I think like 3 of them have been sold ever since 2000. So as in after the original sale. So yeah, I think only 3 have been resold since. So yeah, real rare. See enough of Friends. Friends send me to sleep, so I like it for that purpose. Hey, if it does that job. Regardless of who wrote it, Ricky Gervais in Afterlife was just something else. It was an excellent performance. I enjoyed Afterlife. I thought that was quite good. Yeah, again, this is what I mean. He's a very talented comedic actor, and his comic timing is chef's kiss. Perfect. So good. But like I said, even if Ricky Gervais, in my mind, was the greatest comedian that's ever existed by a good distance, the fact that Stephen Merchant never got the credit he deserved will always stick in my craw. Because Stephen Merchant is so incredibly talented, incredibly talented. Listen, Joe the Redhead Kid sent me. Does it tell you which number your copy is? Maybe? I'd have to take a look. I haven't looked at it for a long time. So I normally hate comedies on TV. I'm very picky, but that really tickled me. Yeah. No, I'm with you. Was Derek another one that he did as well? And Extras. Yeah, because they were quite good. They were a lot of fun. I actually just thought of something though. That's actually just made me think. So when the character that Ricky Gervais plays in most everything that he does, the character that Ricky Gervais plays is generally always the same character. Come to think of it, and I've just realised the character is in essence the guy who used to host Live at the Apollo. Really dry humour. But essentially, it's just clicked in my head that every character he plays is essentially this guy. I can't think of it. I'm really struggling with names today. Really struggling with names. Jack D. Thank you, Jay. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's like you think of any of the roles Ricky Gervais has played, maybe not The Office, but in all of the others, Afterlife as well. And what was the other one where he could see dead people? Or was that Afterlife? I'm sure there's one where he saw dead people and there's one where he was a ghost. Oh, I'm getting all confused. I'm all over the place. But yeah, it's like I could see Jack D playing Derek, where he plays the dentist. Yeah, that's the one. Is that Afterlife or is that the other one? I feel like one's a TV series and one's a film. Mama of Crows. Oh, I'm so glad you've said this. One of my favourite shows that nobody has ever heard of. Pushing Daisies. It is beautiful. Literally, the art style is out of this world. The cast is fantastic. It has Kristen Chenoweth in it. Kristen Chenoweth. The fact that it's also Lee Pace and the girl. She used to be in Hollyoaks, but it's actually like the only quality actor to ever come out of Hollyoaks. Or maybe it wasn't Hollyoaks. Maybe it was Brookside. No, it was Brookside. If in that case, ignore me. There's never been a good quality actor come out of Hollyoaks. But it was so clever because it was all about a guy that he had the ability to touch something and it would bring them back to life, and if he touched them again, then they'd be dead. But if he left them for a minute, then they stayed alive. Honestly, it was so good, and he was a pie maker. Oh, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But yes, nobody ever knows what I'm talking about. It's such a good show. I was so disappointed that it didn't get it didn't get more seasons. I think it is Afterlife in Ghost Time. Gervais' character was Ghost. Ghost Town. Ghost Town is the other one I was thinking of. Yeah. I loved it. I really loved it. Same, Mama. Same. And this is the thing. I think if it had been marketed more, if it had been marketed better, so many more people would have loved it as well. But because it wasn't, not many people watched it, and then it just sort of disappeared. And that's really sad. Really, really sad. See, if it was released now, it'd be so successful. Again, I think you're right. It pushed boundaries that weren't quite ready to be pushed at that time. Dankon, I'm going to have to refund those points. We can't do the sleeks on your flip it when I've got the wig on. It can't be done. So let me close that one off, and then I'll try and refund your points. In fact, if any of the mods in the chat can refund those points, please do. And I'll just have to remember to re-enable this at the end of the stream. Yeah, unsurprisingly, the redeem that's all about me flipping my hair left and right probably isn't going to be a good one to do when my hair's not on stream. Shock horror. So if any of the mods can refund those points, that would be massively appreciated. Okay, so let's get to 46:10, and then I'm going to take a Swifto Breako. I know it's a little early than normal, but I am really struggling with pain today, as I've been explaining as well, and my mental health isn't still at the best position. So you guys have definitely been helping that. You've definitely been improving my mood. So thank you very much. But we'll see how we go in stream-wise and time-wise and how I'm feeling. We'll see how we go from there. Don't get me wrong, I'm really hoping to get the Shaymin before we finish. But I'm thinking I'll take my break a little bit early. Maybe I'll be able to go through to the full length, but we'll see how we're doing, see how I'm feeling as we go through. There, 46:10 is not the one. We are only nine attempts away from Slowpoke Gang's prediction of 46:19. So we're getting there, slowly but surely. It's got to sheen soon, right? Got to sheen soon. But yeah, so this is where I'm going to take a very Swifto Breako. I won't be on for very long. I'm just going to stretch myself out, otherwise I'm in a lot of pain for the rest of the day. Might even have a little Caterpie, refresh my hydration station, then we get straight back into it. But whilst I'm gone, I will play some ads. Best time for the ads is when I'm not here, because you're not missing anything, and it means we'll have less ads happening for the rest of the stream. Bonus. Good thing about the ads as well is it helps you to support the stream without having to dip into your own pockets. So yeah, much appreciated. But yeah, like I said, I won't be off very long, and when I get back, we'll get straight back into it. So please stick around, and I shall be RP. See you soon. Mainly because it's a really easy cosplay for me to do. I actually... Oh, yes! 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 Oh, it's happened. I knew it was going to be right towards the end. Right towards the end of the... Have a wonderful, sheep-tastic following evening, you wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best man, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Prince, Limbo, Mimbo, Father Lewis, and the wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best woman, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Princess, Xena, Mina, Mother, Xena. What do you think of my team list? That is not a bad little team at all. There's not a bad little team. You got water, fire, grass. I still love you. So we got Meganium, Growlithe with a... Oh, I'm taking it on this time.
Yeah, but at least you're taking on level 2 Zigzagoon.
No, level 10 Ekans.
Oh, is it the Ekans?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Ekans, can you chill your bean?
It's got the kind of thing. So that's the reason for it. Wags, did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags! We didn't. Have a wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic following evening, you wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best man, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Prince, Limbo, Mimbo, Father Lawrence, and the wonderful, wonderful, sheep-tastic, fantastic, legendary, beautiful, and pretty lovely, the absolutely best woman, the one and only married dinosaur, Disney Princess, Xena, Mina, Mother, Xena. Game theory should cover a very important theory. What the dog doing? What is the dog doing? No problem at all. Oh, my memory escapes me. What is that thing we have? Wait, what thing we have? What do we have? We do love the fun. We do love the fun. No doubt. No doubt. Right, Dean, Pioneer, some of you take it. Yes! Love it when the AI takes one. Love it when the AI takes one. No, none for Jackson either. Ah! Okay, let's have a look. Dunsparce is not. Gloom is not a shiny. Crawdaunt is... Shiny! Shiny! Crawdaunt! Shiny Crawdaunt! We've got a new shiny, everybody! Oh my days! I wasn't sure. It looked a little bit washed out, but I'm like, oh my days! We've done it! We've done... Shiny looked for it. Shiny looked for it. Did it. Oh my days. We've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Look at that beautiful little crab. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, we still check the Neolago. The Neolago is not shiny, but that's fine because we've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. It's gonna be burning. Oh, look at that! It's a non-shiny Salandit. Bestie. And Jokeless Comedian, can I join? Unfortunately, not Jokeless Comedian. This is. Your bits are everywhere. Just put my headphones on. Just. What do you think of a team list? That is not a bad little team at all. It's not a bad little team. You got water, fire, grass. I still love you. So we got Meganium, Growlithe with a... Okay, so yeah, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a Shaymin on the top layer. Underneath the Shaymin, I'm a Spinder. Underneath the Spin... Oh, no. I'm a Shaymin at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the Shaymin. I am a Spinder beneath the human. I'm a Zorua beneath the... Zorua beneath the Spinder. And I'm a Celebi beneath that. Because Celebi is the Onion Fairy. I am the Onion Fairy! I am the Onion Fairy!
Oh,
I'm taking it on this time.
yeah, but at least you're taking on level 2 Zigzagoon.
No, level 10 Ekans.
Oh, is it the Ekans?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Ekans, can you chill your bean?
I'm really proud of myself from tooting my own horn, which is something I've had to learn to do.
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss and landed across the tower. Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
Yo! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my days! Within the first 4 hours of playing, Scarlet, and I spotted it. Oh my days! Oh my days! So yeah, that is evidence on stream. Evidence on stream. Can we make that a moment?
I'll do it.
Thank you, Xena. Oh, stay in school, kids. Exactly, stay in school. Why was that so heckin' adorable? We do love the Vaporeon, that's why. Vaporeon's adorable. Love Vaporeon. Love Ripple. There we go. Slowly getting the damage off. Slowly chipping it away.
lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss of land across the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
What's going on? Exactly. Mitch, who he is cosplaying as? Cousin It. Cousin It from the Addams Family. Mainly because it's a really easy cosplay for me to do. I actually... Oh! Yes! 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 Oh, it's happened. I knew it was going to be right towards the end. Right towards the end of the... It's got the kind of thing. So that's the reason for it.
He's moving around the fan, he's getting a lot of room, right? I'm just trying to make sure that I've got as much as you in shot as possible, right? Are you ready?
Which way should I go? Should I go this way?
Yeah. I'm ready. Wait, but... He's going down.
And we're coming up again.
Bring it back up.
Pulling it up, pulling it up, pulling it up. And down, and up.
Wags, did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags! We didn't. Very soon, my friend. Thank you so much. Much loves for you, mate. Much loves. I'm so happy today has now become the best day ever. Oh, we do love the cute walk. We love the cute walk. Absolutely adore that. Be burning. Oh, look at that. It's a non-shiny Salandit. Game theory should cover a very important theory. What the dog doing? What is the dog doing?
Bestie.
And Jokeless Comedian, can I join? Unfortunately not Jokeless Comedian. This is... It's got the kind of thing. So that's the reason for it. I'm really proud of myself from tooting my own horn, which is something I've had to learn to do.
I got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss of land across the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye. Bunch of Dragon Balls. Here we are all sitting in a bunch. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss of land across the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
What's going on? Your bits are everywhere.
Just put my headphones on. Just.
None for Jackson either. Okay, let's have a little look. Dunsparce is not. Gloom is not a shiny. Crawdaunt is shiny! Shiny! Crawdaunt! Shiny Crawdaunt! We've got a new shiny, everybody! Oh my days! I wasn't sure. It looked a little bit washed out, but I'm like, oh my days! We've done it! Shiny look for it. Shiny look for it. Did it. Oh my days. We've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Look at that beautiful little crab. Look at it. Okay, we still check the Neolago. The Neolago is not shiny, but that's fine because we've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Okay, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a Shaymin on the top layer. Underneath the Shaymin, I am a Spinder. Underneath the Oh, no. I'm a Shaymin at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the Shaymin. I am a Spinder beneath the human. I am a Zorro beneath the... Zorro beneath the Spinder. And I am a Celebi beneath that. Because Celebi is the Onion Fairy. I am the Onion Fairy. I am the Onion Fairy.
He's moving around.
Hello again, Limb Buddies and Lurkers alike. What's going on with me wig? I returned from a break. I'm all stretched out and ready to go with the rest of the stream. I think that's about right. That'll do. He says he starts playing with it again. Oh, I see what's happened. There we go. Much better. So back and all stretched out and ready to carry on with the rest of the stream for how long we do continue for. So we'll jump straight back onto the game screen, and we'll get straight back on with the attempts, with the soft resets, trying to see if we can get that lovely shiny Shaymin. Be so nice for that to turn up today. But we'll see. We're also only 9 resets away from our next prediction from Slowpoke Gang. 46-19. This is 46-11. Let's see how we do. Are we going to get the sparkles? Are we going to get the teal hedgehog? Is it going to be our friend today? Not on this one, though. Great. Let's go on to the next one then. If there's one thing that's quite good about this is Sea Break Path and Flower Paradise is a stunning area of the game. It's so beautiful. And let's go again, see what this next one is. Like I said, we're getting closer and closer. The Hodgehog is being a meanie still. It's so mean. Such a mean hedgehog. Hedgehogs have always been so kind to me. Why is this one being so mean? Dancon, please tell me. Tell me why. Tell me what I need to do, Dancon. What do I need to do? So I'm trying everything. I'm trying everything we can. We got the Shaymin plush in the background. I'm dressed as a shiny Shaymin. What more can I do? I'm smiling for it all the time. Always got a great big smile on my face, ready to welcome it to the crew. What more? What more can I do? Once again, it's not the one. It's not the one. Sea Break Path, Flower Paradise, Shaymin again, 4615, be a pal. Emma Louise! Emma, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly though, how are you doing, Emma? How are you doing? For those of you who don't know Emma already, Emma is another wonderful, wonderful streamer friend of ours. Absolutely outstanding content creator who definitely deserves your support. Please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. You all know the drill. But how are you doing, Emma? Lewis, I've seen the light! I've seen the light! What have you seen? What's happened, Emma? Tell us all about it. Tell me more. I've tried the beans and sausage melt from Greg's. It's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty good. Sausage, bean, and cheese melt. Oh, it's the one. The absolute one. I actually, weirdly enough, I haven't had the sausage, bean, and cheese in a while, you know. In a while. I generally nowadays tend to go for either the chicken or the steak bake, or both. Often both. But yeah, sausage, bean, and cheese. Oh, so good. So good. Duke! Welcome in, Duke. Welcome in. How are you doing, brother? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Lewis, will you please get the shiny? I don't have patience! Mate. I have patience in bucket loads, and even I'm starting to get frustrated with this. I've tried the steak bacon, it's too rich for me. Fair, Emma. Fair. I was gonna say, it's not for everyone, that one. Not for everyone. But no, the sausage, bean, and cheese. And the thing is, you know what makes it for me? What makes Greg's so good? It's the pastry. They do the pastry so well. So well. Like, it's never over dry or anything like that. Oh, it's so good. So good. Jake Lewis, you can get them from a well-known frozen food store too. Very true, you can. From a frozen food store called Iceland. Other frozen food stores are available, but they probably won't do your Greg's Bakes. But yeah, you can buy your ready frozen frozen bakes. Yeah, I've done that a few times in the past. The Duke never had Greg's, but might try it if I'm ever in England. Duke, honestly, massively recommended. Massively recommended. Yeah, exclusive contract, I believe. I think you're right, Jay. I think you're right. I'm going to say, the only other store I can think of that could do it, because it's similar to Iceland, would be Farm Foods. I don't think Farm Foods do it, so I think it is purely with Iceland. I think you're right, exclusive. Emma Rain got me a Pokeball Plus today. Oh, amazing. Love the Pokeball Plus. And a common first Pokemon go shiny. Emma, what was it? What was your shiny? Oh, yeah, tell us. Shauna, welcome in, Shauna. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope Sunlight's having a wonderful, wonderful day too. But most importantly, how are you both doing? And for those of you who don't know Shauna already, better known as Wielder of Light, please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. You're going to absolutely adore Shauna's content, for sure. But yeah, how's it going? Oh, you're doing great. Sunlight's doing great too. Fabulous. Mole, welcome in, Mole. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as well. And of course, thank you ever so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? A Swablu! Emma, what a great shiny as well. Love shiny Swablu. Ah, amazing find. You nicknaming it? Are you keeping it? Are you transferring it to the main games? What's happening with it, Emma? What's happening? Well, good. Yeah, not too bad. Still on the same old struggle bus, but I'm still going. Thank you very much for asking, though, Mol. Great to hear you doing well. Jay, I've seen them in Herons before, but mainly in that there Iceland. Yeah. Now I'm trying to think if we've got a Herons near us. I've seen Herons around. Oh, no, it appears that I've got a couple near me now. Ah! I think they've recently joined my area. So the accent slipped out, I was typing. It's all good. Mainly in that there Iceland. In that there Iceland, that there. And my name is Lemon Drop! I already have a shiny Swablu and Sudden Shield, so we'll probably keep it on go. Fair. Unless you wanted to evolve one of them into an Altaria. Next one's going to be shiny, I call it. Duke, have you done it? Oh, you've not done it, Duke. You've not done it. I've also realised we have gone past our prediction. So let's move on to our next one. Which actually is a bit of a distance away. Huh. Now I've got one here. I do have a name on here, but I'm wondering whether I'm trying to figure out whether this is Daniel on one of his previous names, or whether it's someone else. I think it might be somebody else, but I'll just put the name I've got on here down first. And that is 5069. Yeah, bit of a wait for that one. We'll see how we do. Oh, that's true. Sorry, Emma, I've got you thinking now. If there's one thing I would say, though, Swablu is relatively easy to find in Scarlet and Violet. So you can always shiny hook for it on there if you want to keep it in go. Come on, shiny. Sheen for us, please. Is this the one? It's not the one. Jay Lewis, the ability gods have been kind to me. At least half my 3 or 4 star terror raids have been hidden abilities. Yo, Jay, you are getting the HA look. The absolute HA look. That is the one. Duke, by the way, bro, did you get the Pikachu? No, I've not been able to complete it yet. Yeah, so I went into it before. So I just went into my first Pikachu den, thinking, oh, it's a Pikachu, it's not going to be that hard. Then seeing that the shield is up from start to finish, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm also wondering whether the HP is higher. So normally I think it's 30 times for a 7-star raid, but I wasn't doing much damage with a very high attacking poke. It's 50 times, that makes more sense. That does make more sense. Duke, Meat Blaze and Kurtwig have a working strat. Ooh, what's the strat? I might actually hit the group up after stream to try and get it done, because I'm starting to wonder whether there's going to be a second event. So on all the others like Greninja, Charizard, Cinderace, we had a second weekend, but I don't think we're going to have one for this, because I feel like after this we've got Pokemon Day, and then they're going to be dropping other things. So I'm wondering if this is also. This is also the one. I did it solo with a Meowscarada build. Really, Jay? Really? So I built a Meowscarada thinking that would be the absolute best way of doing it. But the Pikachu has Play Rough, and it was repeatedly knocking me out. And yeah, I gotta say, Meowscarada, I've heard online as well, isn't a great shout because of its dark typing. Obviously, it's going to take you at least 3 turns to terror that dark type away. In that time, you are going to faint. You also do 1% damage when you're not terrestrialized. Oh, is that different? Because I know that you do less damage when not terrestrialized anyway. Oh, did I not pin that? I thought I pinned that. Yeah, because they do... Normally, if you're not terrored in a terror den, when the shield goes up, you do 20% damage. So is it down to only 1% in this? In the Pikachu terror den? Yeah, so it's, what shield damage, 1% standard, 70% while terrored, 120% damage when you're doing a matching terror. Right, and then it has Thunder, Surf, Play Rough, and Iron Tail. Yeah, so I've been, I've got a Sarina set up, and Sarina seems to be doing pretty well. It's just I can't seem to do it on my own, that's the problem with it. They knocked out once, Jay! What's going on with your Meowscarada? Jeep, the Strat Kurtwig has a Grass Terror Clodsire lowering special defense with Acid Spray. Blaze has a Meowscarada blasting Energy Ball for damage. Oh, interesting. And I have an Amoonguss with Sunny Day and Giga Drain to block his most effective moves. Ah, see, that's quite clever. That's quite clever. I was gonna say, I'm still very much of the impression that Meowscarada probably isn't the best for this. But I mean, Grass Terror Clodsire is quite clever because it's not gonna have anything super effective against Clodsire. But I suppose the Grass Terror is a weak. The Energy Ball makes the Kitty an only Grass type with Protein. Ah, but wouldn't the signature move be better than Energy Ball? Like, Energy Ball's power is not the highest. Yeah, it's got 20 higher base power, but Meowscarada's trick move. Yeah, Meowscarada wasn't great, but any high damage grass type mon will do. Yeah, see, that's why I've gone with yeah, that was why I went for a Sarina. I've heard Arboliver is really good for support. It was a fascination card, a built-up special attack for the first run. Gotcha. But yeah, I'd still say Meowscarada's. I can never remember what it's called. Something trick, flower trick. Flower trick would definitely be the better option than Energy Ball. Max HP and attack EV, Shell Bell and first move. Oh, why Shell Bell? Again, I think people make a mistake with Shell Bell. Shell Bell will heal less than what Leftovers will heal over the course of a battle. Max HP and attack EV, Shell Bell and first move is knockoff, then spam Flower Trick until I could Terror. Then alter between Hone Claw and Flower Trick. Ah, okay. That fits. But yeah, I'm still of the impression that the Meowscarada is probably not the best for these dens. You might get lucky with it, but it's one of those things that when people will just cling onto any idea and just be like, well, one person's been able to do it like that, so it must be right. I'm saying, try and see if we can find something better. Like, I would have 3 mons that was usable for this den. Serena, Brute Bonnet, and a Moongus. To be fair, great choices. But yeah, I've got a Serena build that's very high on the attack stat. It should hopefully do quite well. But yeah, I think I need someone with support on it as well. Especially because doing it with AIs, you're essentially the only person doing damage. Yes, having 4 people to terror is probably a big advantage in those ones, because you're not going to get the AIs terroring, which is frustrating. It's frustrating. To be honest, Meowscarada was my best option for grass type. To be fair, it was for me. And then I tried it once and I was like, nah. Nah, this isn't the one. This is not the one. Yeah, play rough is just far too good. Far too good. Even after a knockoff. The extra cheer is also going to make a difference, because that was a bump we hit yesterday. Yeah, because that's the thing, with the shield being up from the very start, it does take a while to take it down. So yeah, having 4 people being able to health cheer is a bonus. So yeah, like I said, I might hit the group up after stream and try and see if we can get it done. And it's not shiny. It's not shiny. I do recommend only cheering after you're terrestrialized, excluding health cheer. Well, wait, what do you mean, Duke? What do you mean? Excluding health cheer? Wait, so you think you should do the other cheers? I say the health cheers are the main ones for sure. Attack and defense, just as and when, maybe. Your health cheer when needed, but only boosts stats after your terror. Interesting. Interesting. I would have thought saving the heal cheers would be much more useful. Gonna try again and see if it's just done. Why not, Jay? Why not? Why not? You got this, mate. But I'm gonna say, if you can solo it with Meowscarada again, please send in your set. Please send in your set, because I've tried it with a very good Meowscarada build and got nowhere near solo. Yeah, we're gonna have to prevent death the entire run, but boost stats are gone if Amon would die. Exactly that. Wasn't even IV trained either. So you soloed the Pikachu Pterodon with a non-IV trained Meowscarada. I mean, like I said, I definitely want to see this set. Because I did it with Meowscarada, fully EV'd, fully IV'd, nature done, absolutely everything. And I struggled. Like, not even close to finishing it. But like I said, if you've got a set that works, then, like I said, we need to try it. Yeah, Adamant Nature 2. Okay, so it's so it's got the right nature. Oh, look at you not shining. Could have been a friend, couldn't you? Could have been kind. Decided against it quite clearly. Oh, it's still not shining. Still not doing the shine at 46.35. Jay, should have got Scarlet Violet on digital, not hard copy. Oh, how come, Jay? How come? I say Xena and I have got the hard copy versions. I just quite like having the physical books, you know, the boxes. Having to turn off, put the games in each time I need to switch. Fair. You on the Switch, it does say in the instructions you don't have to turn the Switch entirely off to change games. As long as as long as nothing is open and you're on the menu screen, you can take the game out there. That is entirely fine. It's only if there's a game active or any program active. Yeah, Forza Habit. Yeah, no, it took me a little while to get into that. To get used to it, but yeah, so it is entirely safe to do that on the Switch. Hasn't been safe to do that on previous consoles. Shauna on the lurk, no problem at all, Shauna. Enjoy your lurk, my friend. Enjoy your lurk. Right, are you gonna shine for us, please? No, rude. Come on, Shaymin, do a shine. I'm not getting sad about it. Maybe I'm getting a little sad about it. Okay, now the Take That song in my head. Oh wait, which Take That song? Love a bit of Take That. Shine. Oh, what a tune. Haven't heard that in ages. To be fair, they released quite a few songs around that time that you never hear anymore. Didn't they have one called, like, Rule the World? Around that sort of time as well. That sort of era of Take That. I actually can't think of the last time I heard of a new Take That song come out. Although I have heard that Take That are going to be performing at King Charles's coronation. They do have a song called Rule the World. I thought they did. Another absolute tune. And it's still not shining. Still not doing a sheen for us. And that's another non-shiny. Very naughty. Naughty Shaymin. Not doing the shine. Jay, don't we try with or without hype training? To be fair, just exactly the same way you did it before would be the best way. But yeah, like I said, send us in the set, because that's, I'm going to say, to be able to solo it. I've not heard many people being able to solo it. Like I said, you've been able to solo it with a Pokemon. I tried to solo it with myself and couldn't. So yeah, I would love to know the set. So if it's similar to mine, then maybe I can just tweak mine a little bit and actually be able to solo it. But like I said, I've not been able to hear many other people been able to solo it at all. But yeah, learning now that it's got a it's 50 times health rather than 30 times health, and that it's also when you're not terrored, you do 1% damage rather than 20% damage. That's made a big difference now that I know that. What ability did Meowscarada have lowest? Protean. Which arguably isn't the best ability of the two, but is probably the best of the two for this deck. Because that's Overgrowth. Okay, so for me, Overgrowth is definitely the better ability, but Protean is possibly the best ability for this den specifically, just because you can get rid of your Dark type straight away. And I've heard people recommending it for this one because Protean would take away the Dark typing. Yeah, that's about the only. That's about unfortunately the only time Protean is going to be useful nowadays. But yeah, I'm. Yeah. Because this is the other thing as well, is that Meowscarada with full attack and Adamant Nature with the EV and IV trains, is so everything pushed into attack. Its attack stat is still like 20 attack points lower than Serena. And I did it with Serena and couldn't complete it. So I'm just trying to figure out where the damage is. Okay, reenacting the same situation with the same build. Amazing, Jay. Amazing. But yeah, like I said, please let us know the build as well, because this could be really, really good for us. If you've been able to find a build that you can solo this with, that would be ace. Duke Mamungus has Giga Drain, Solar Beam, Sunny Day, and it's holding the Heat Rock, which makes sense as well. Yeah, get rid of the rain. So reduce Thunder's accuracy back to 70. Reduce the damage from Surf. It's a good shout. It is sad that abilities like Storm Drain and Lightning Rod don't affect everybody. So say, for example, if you've got a Pokemon with Storm Drain to pull the Surf away, it'll only protect you. it doesn't protect anybody else, because essentially the Pterodons are actually 4 1v1s as opposed to 1 1v4. So yeah, I found that I found that out the hard way. But yeah, so yeah, it's interesting the way Pterodons work. It is very, very interesting. But yeah, I was actually thinking about a Terramon that has Drought, or a Pokemon that has Drought could be useful. But I suppose most Pokemon that have Drought are weak to water, so it's not going to be ideal. Back over again. But yeah, I've heard really good things about Lilligant, about Arboliver. Yeah, a few good ones like that. And it's still not shining. Still not doing the shine. Torkoal is the only one in this game with Drought, or you'd want to bring Koraidon, but Pikachu uses Rain Dance in the den, so that would just nullify your ability. Very, very true. Very, very true. And yeah, obviously the only way you're going to get your ability to restart is to bring it back in again. And of course, Koraidon's going to be really bad anyway, because it's Dragon Fighting, and Pikachu has Play Rough, a 4 times effective move. So yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Maybe we talk on Absorb Bulb? Absorb Bulb, doesn't that just, I think that only works once. And raises special defense when hit by a water type move, I think. Yeah, it's not a bad, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. And obviously, after Sun's up, then the Surf's going to do less damage anyway, but it is still super effective, which is a problem. Yeah, you know what I did not expect? Did not expect the Pikachu one to be Hey, no, Duke, by all means, keep the brainstorming. The brainstorming's good. Definitely get these ideas rolling. But yeah, I don't think anyone expected the Pikachu Pterodon to be as hard as it has been. But I mean, clearly they've had to move the goalpost slightly to make it so hard. Yeah, normally 30 times HP. Nah, 50. Normally 20% damage when you're not terrored. Ah, do 1% damage when you're not terrored. That's insane, really, isn't it? Absolutely insane. It is 7 stars, so I'm surprised it is solid. True. But I mean, when you think like the Cinderace was definitely easier than the Pikachu, and stuff like that. I mean, Cinderace is really easy, but the Pikachu has been it's just insane. Just constant shield, harder to beat shield. What? Good coverage as well. Surf, Thunder, Play Rough, and Iron Tail. Pokemon Company needed to assert dominance by making their mascot a menace. That's the one, Xena. That is the absolute one. Oh, it's a shiny hedgehog. Not just that, Pika is holding a light ball too to boost both its physical and special attacks. That is very true as well. You also do more damage when you terror to compensate though. Oh yeah, you're right. So yeah, 1% if you're not terrored, 70% damage if you are terrored, and that's normally. Yes, that's normally 35% for a terror type that's not the same as yours, and normally 75% if it's the same type as your terror type. Whereas in Pikachu's, it's 70% just being terrored rather than 75. Rather than 35, and 120% if it's a matching terror. Okay, so that's a good point. So, yeah, so essentially it does mean you ideally need to be in terror for as long as possible. Interesting. Yeah, so there's quite a lot going on in this in this new terror event. Quite a lot going on. All right, 46.53. You're gonna shine. You're gonna be a pal. No, it's not. It's not gonna do it. It's gonna be mean. Also make sure to max out the PP moves though. Very good point, Jay. Very good point as well. Jay, Lewis, you boys doing? Oh, so you've done the 7-star Pikachu again with the non-IV trained Meowscarada. Okay, Jay, you got to get the details into the chat. You need to tell us. So, nature, ability, EVs, IVs, moveset, item. Let us know. We need to figure this out. Okay, so Clodseye is definitely the best water absorber to bring in the den. Let me dive in to get some good grass types. Yeah, I'm going to say, always remember though that water absorb will only work for you, or for if you're the one with the water absorber. It won't water absorb for the other 3 people in the den. But still a good way of avoiding the damage. That's true. Oh, and water absorb only does it for you anyway. Storm Drain is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Don't think anything in this gen is Storm Drain.
Gastrodon?
Oh yeah, Gastrodon, sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, good grass types. Good grass types have got to be Arboliva, Sarina, Lilligant. Those are definitely going to be up there for sure. I'm pretty sure my Sarina has 376 physical attack at level 100. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna say when you're getting close to 400, you're definitely getting some high numbers. Oh, Tatsugiri also gets Storm Drain. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Not sure how good Tatsugiri would be for for the Pikachu then, though. Well, actually, is Tatsugiri Water Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so actually, the electric attacks would be normal. The player rough would still do a lot of damage, though. But all this to say, yeah, Storm Drain doesn't work in Terradens. Yeah, I don't think it has the defense to deal with the Chew. Yeah, that's true as well. Very, very true. It's just not got the power! Nature Adamant, EVs, 252 HP and attack. IV, not Hyper Train, but HP and speed are best. Moveset, Hone Claws, Knockoff, Grassy Terrain not used, and Flower Trick. Held item, Shell Bell. Right. So, I mean, that's not massively dissimilar to the one I use. Except my IVs are Hyper Trained. Yeah, maybe I'll just need to try it again. If anyone's on Scarlet and Violet right now, and can give that one a try, I'm just going to save that in a notepad document as well, so I can try it later on. But yeah, if anyone can try that out and see if you can replicate that as well. I mean, if this is a way of soloing the Pikachu Pterodon, that would be amazing. I can give it back. Let me build something. Thank you, Xena. Like I said, I just don't know if many people have been able to solo it. So, Jay, you might have found the answer, my friend. You might have found it. Oh yeah, Kazini, you said you wanted to try and build something for the Pikachu Pterodons anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, I really should do it because in the back of my head I'm hoping that they'll do a repeat for the event in like a few weekends time like they've done with everything else. But now I'm starting to worry maybe they won't.
I've got a feeling they won't.
Panic!
I mean, it is called the Mighty Pikachu Pokemon Day event, and it ends on the 27th, which is Pokemon Day. I'm just going to look at the Mighty Greninja event. Yeah, so all of the previous ones, they show the 2 weekends. This one is only showing the 1.
Panic!
Panic! But yeah, I was saying I was going to get in touch with the group after stream to see if we can...
Aren't we going to Mum's tonight?
That's the point. Might be able to squeeze it in straight after stream. Especially if I don't do the full length. Turn 1 knockoff, then Flower Trick until you can Terra. Hone Claws until you feel the need to heal with Flower Trick and Shell Bell. Then repeat the Hone Claw Flower Trick alternation. Duke, I have at least 3 mods usable here, so if you guys get stuck, we can trade, but I do want them back after we beat the den. I appreciate that, Duke, I appreciate that. I think I should have something, or a couple of things that would be usable for it. So I'm not too worried there, but I do really appreciate the offer. Really, really do. There we go, it's another non-shiny Shaymin. Maybe a Bomber Snow? Would a Bomber Snow struggle with Iron Tail? Ice and Steel? Ice is weak to Steel? Could be an issue. It will resist both Surf and Thunder. But yeah, Iron Tail I think could be the issue for it. It's bulky though. It's physically bulky. You get the snow going as well, although only until the Pikachu puts the rain up. Yeah. Bomber Snow's. I'm gonna say I've definitely seen some worse suggestions than the Bomber Snow. Oh, we're coming close to a nice number. We're coming up to 46.64. Again, I got knocked out after my 3rd move, then terrored when the timeout was done.
I think Shaymin's there. So you know when you've got like very little health left, so you say you're terroring and dying or losing the
Oh yeah, you let yourself faint.
Take the L.
Yeah.
And then terror when you're back.
That makes sense.
I think that's what was meant there.
Ruru, if you're talking about the Pikachu turret, we are indeed. I use my Jumpluff and Bramblegast. Oh, interesting. Bramblegast seems like a really good shout, actually. Jumpluff's still going to take neutral hits from the stab thunder, which is potentially an issue. But it's still It'd still be a neutral hit. Wouldn't take more from Play Rough. Wouldn't take more from Surf. Wouldn't take more from Iron Tail. Yeah, actually, Jumpluff could be a good shout. My concern with Jumpluff is it's not the most offensive. And yeah, what Xena said. I got you. I got you. Yeah, but you know me, I have bulk on mine. Good point, Ruru, good point. But my point would still stand. It's the lack of offensive presence that would worry me with the Jumpluff. Like I said, I've got Serena with like 376 attack at level 100, and that was struggling to take it down. And so that's 20 points in attack higher than Meowscarada. And Jumpluff's definitely not going to attack or special attack stat near there. Acrobatics hurts, to be fair, with no item. That's a good point. Yeah, acrobatics with no item is big damage. Only a neutral hit though. I'm going to say I'd have thought you'd have gone for your grass type attacks for the Water Terra Pikachu. So at least you're getting a stab. A stab super effective attack as opposed to a stab non-super effective attack. Oh bro, Arboliver, yeah, I'm gonna say that's what I've been saying from the very start. I think Arboliver would be great for this. Would be absolutely great for this. Seed Bomb too, yeah, Seed Bomb would seem like the much better attack there. The much better attack. I'm gonna say, does when Terrored, that'll be doing 120% of your regular damage as opposed to acrobatics, which will only be doing 70% of his damage. When Terrored. When not Terrored, both will be doing 1%. Or Terrorblast. Terrorblast's a shout. Terrorblast, I think, is a very good shout for excess PP. Jumpluff actually has a really decent attack stat. Oh, okay. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. So what's the highest its attack can be at level 100? Wait, are we talking about Jumpluff? Are you sure we're talking about Jumpluff? Jumpluff, whose base attack and special attack are both 55. The highest its attack can be at level 100 is 229. Serena's is 376. It's like 150 points of difference. No. Jumpluff is HP base 75, attack base 55, defense base 70, special attack base 55, special defense base 95, and its best stat is 110 in speed. Yeah, it is definitely not got offensive presence. I thought it was higher. It's nowhere near. It is not an offensive one at all. Jay, actually, I'm going to swap Grass Terrain out for Terrablast and try again tomorrow. Ooh, good try, Jay. Good shout. Omega Eggs, I thought it was high. No, it's low. It's real low. Real low. Yeah, 55 is definitely on the lower side. Uh, 55. Yeah, it's the same. It's got the same base attack as Corsola, Delibird, Lunatone, Mushana, Chandelure, Heliolisk, Rabombi. It's got less physical attack than a Swoobat. Less physical attack than a Dedenne. Oh, wait, I know why. Because you usually have Seed up for residual damage and healing. Leech Seed could be clever, actually. Leech Seed could be very, very clever. But yeah, if you're doing that extra damage through Chip, that makes a lot more sense. Pidgey, welcome in, Pidgey. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm positive. I love I'm positive. I do. Like, you bring Ob Oliver with Solar Beam, Growth, Giga Drain, and Light Screen. I bring Among Us with Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Giga Drain, and Pollen Puff. We ask Kurtrick and Shrek to bring Clodsire to lower special defense and destroy this Chew. True. I think we'll be fitting Xena in there as well, right? Ruru, I did my peak and I'm done with it. Honestly, I'm not impressed. Oh, how come, Ruru? Oh, well done for completing it. Xena can also join with a Clodsire, but only if she behaves.
I can't make any promises.
But if Xena didn't want to bring a Clodsire, and wanted to maybe bring something that might be more offensively useful, that's an option as well, right? Also, one reason you Shell Bell have leftovers is the lag every turn if everyone has leftovers. I would say other people's lag won't affect your turn. Because the game counts it as 4 individual 1v1s. It might add half a second to yours, but it'll be the same if you use the Shell Bell. And the only difference would be on the turns that you don't attack, the Shell Bell won't activate. But then you're not getting health on those turns. The Saviour Kira, welcome in, Saviour Kira. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Appleton can solo it. Really, Kira? Okay, send us in a set. I would love to see an Appleton set that can do it. We've actually been talking about different ones that might be able to solo it, and we're coming to the conclusion that there's not really many that can. We might have a Meowscarada build that could do it. But can Appleton? Can Appleton? I would say my concern might be having Play Rough. Play Rough may not be great for Appleton. I don't know, but if you want my opinion, the Pikachu is a red herring. I think they have something bigger planned. I mean, it's almost confirmed. That's almost confirmed because the event ends on Pokemon Day. And Pokemon Day is when they're going to be announcing a lot of great, hopefully great news for the coming year. Nice Death Note reference. There was a Death Note reference. Also, one attack with a Shell Bell can fully heal me when matched with attack boosting. Okay, Jay. Okay.
No, it literally.
Huh?
Literally, this is working. Lewis is watching really impressed.
It does seem to be doing well.
Although now paralysed, it's not good.
Might be worth a look. Without meaning to be rude, kind of pressing X to doubt on the Shell Bell healing up to full.
No, genuinely, it happened.
Oh, what, healed you up to full? From what?
Just under half.
Oh, maybe because it's 100. Maybe it's a 50 times health.
I've just done it. So.
Fair. Could be a shout. And that was with overgrowth.
Yeah, so without IV training, although mine was 6, EV training, but mine was 6 IV because it was a reject.
Okay.
I devolved up, so it had more IVs, but it still wasn't EV training, I don't think. Oh, maybe it was actually.
Oh, okay.
It might be EV training, so it might be the one I used to use for dens before.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I'll double check
Interesting.
stats in.
Interesting. So it looks like the Meowscarada may actually work. Interesting. Pikachu does have Play Rough. Indeed it does. Blaze back on mobile doing some cooking. It's Turkish tonight. Oh, Blaze, what you having? Jay, but everyone's different. What works for you might not work for others. Very true. Kays, good morning. 1,000 bitties, Kays! Oh my days, that didn't come up on the screen. I don't know why. But Kays, thank you so much for the bitties. Massively, massively appreciated, but never ever expected. Thank you so much. That's kind of blown my mind a little bit. But Kays, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Let's do a quick shout out for you. There we go. For those of you who don't know Kays already, Kays is an absolute superstar streamer, a wonderful, wonderful content creator who definitely deserves your support. So please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. You all know the drill. Kira, I just used Apple Acid, Giga Drain, Sunny Day, Growth, Max Special Type, Max Defense, Terra Grass with Shell Bell. Interesting. Kira was the person who used Death Note all the time against criminals, etc. to kill them. He wanted to be the god of the new world he would create by killing people by writing the name on the note alongside his god of death. Okay! Of course, I'm doing well, just relaxing today. Great to hear, Kays, mate. Great to hear, my friend. Thank you. The name goes under the radar most of the time. Yeah, I've not seen Death Note, so I don't recognise it, I'm afraid. But a good reference is always a good reference. No, Meowscarda was not EV trained. Amazing. That is insane. Absolutely insane. And that was, and I'm assuming you fainted once.
Yeah, I fainted once, the exact same strat. And I got quite lucky because one of my NPCs was an Arboliver, so they were doing a little bit of heal. It wasn't a lot, but I think it allowed me to get full home claws up to 6 attack increase.
That makes sense.
I was at full attack.
Love Death Note as an anime. Also recommend it, Lewis. Yeah, Death Note is S tier. Fair enough. I'll add it to my list. Add it to my list. To be fair, I think it's already on my list. Wait, 2 minutes ago the sun was out. Now it's cloudy and snowing. Wow. Big change, Kays. Big change. Do I take it worked for Xena too? Yeah, Xena got success with it. Xena got success. It did indeed. I'm gonna say it seems like it shouldn't. Like you put any bit of logic to it, and it's like that shouldn't work because the play rough's gonna knock you out. Yeah, to finish about 30 to 40% of the time remaining. So yeah.
I think once you terrored though, you lose the super effective play rough on your Masquerada. So essentially, as long as you're using moves that are attacking moves, then you can get to terror as soon as possible.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
Okay, so it was 30 here Wednesday, 60 here Thursday, and 19 on Friday. Weather's giving me vertigo. Super Cyber SC. I can't type that well. Right, what we got for this next one? That's nuts, it is. Absolutely nuts. Crazy weather. Crazy weather. Oh, when will you shine, Shaymin? When will you shine? Jay, update. I've now hype trained all of the stats. Test out tomorrow. Even better, Jay. But yeah, this is why it seemed all kinds of crazy as well. See, it wasn't it wasn't an IV trained mon. Weakness to the type. Not the strongest grass type attacker out there. Yeah, it just, like, for all logic, it's like, nah, it's not going to work. But, we proved it. We proved it works. The Pikachu probably doesn't have the best HP under the Terra Shield, to be fair. No, it does. It's got 50 times its HP as opposed to 7 stars normally have 30 times the HP.
Yeah, but Pikachu's base HP will be much lower than Cinderace's base HP, right? Is what I'm trying to say. Cinderace, Greninja, Charizard, they'll all have higher. So even if Pikachu's multiplied by higher, I don't think it would be as high, even if it's multiplied by more.
But the damage you do is less as well, apart from when you're in Terra. Yeah. Well,
that's why I'm saying get to Terra as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
The Shell Bell helps because as soon as you do get the damage off, because once you've got the Home Claws off and you boost it, it's taking more damage and therefore you're getting more back from your Shell Bell because the amount you're taking, it's multiplying it in
a percentage of.
That's the only theory I can work out why the EV training is.
Yeah, I mean, it does only have a base HP stat of 35.
Oh, well, there we go then.
Yes, that fits. That fits. Yeah, so as you boost stats with Terra mode makes sense. It'll be weaker than the Den monster, for example, so maybe the EV training isn't as necessary here as long as you get to Terra. Yeah, so I suppose just getting to Terra is all you really need to focus on. Ruru, is it bad that I'm not fond of the final Evo for the grass starter? I don't think you're alone there, Ruru. Don't get me wrong, the design's okay, a little bit forgettable, but it's okay. Yeah, it's like competitively, it is definitely the weakest of the three, which is sad, which is a little bit disappointing. I feel like grass types do get shafted a little bit just because they have so many weaknesses and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a little bit disappointing. Anna, I'm just gonna have to delete that message, I'm afraid. This is a PG channel; it's a family-friendly channel, so we don't allow swearing in the chat. I'm gonna say I understand that you tried to block it out, but it was still very obvious as to what the word was. No problem at all. No problem at all. I'm gonna say we mentioned it. It's all good. We move on. But Anna, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. How are you doing? Also, I'm hunting the pool noodle, the one that isn't Gyarados. Oh, which pool noodle would that be then, Ruru? Milotic?
Dragonair?
Dragonair, maybe? Serperior? Dratini! Dratini, that's the one. Thank you for understanding. No problem at all, Anna. No problem at all. Doing amazing. Trying to make quiz at work today doing the DAs. Only 79 encounters. GG. Congratulations. Congrats on the Ray Ray. Yeah, what a great shiny as well. Oh, that is the absolute one. And at work as well. So you were literally paid to catch that Rayquaza. That's not bad. That is not bad. Yes, yes! Honestly, being paid to shiny hunt legendary Pokemon is the dream. The absolute dream. Even better if the people paying you for it don't realise that's what you... Still not shining. Duke, maybe Clodsire with Mud Slap and Terrablast and Acid Spray? Not sure on Mud Slap, Duke. Not sure on Mud Slap. I see what you're saying for an accuracy drop, but... maybe? Yeah, Mud Slap could make... Yeah, Acid Spray, Terrablast for damage, Mud Slap, and then maybe a... Maybe. How you been doing? I love how hyped up you are and positive you are, and I love your makeup. Thank you so much. Weirdly enough, I'm actually really glad you've said that. I've been really struggling with myself recently. I've been struggling with mental health issues, been struggling with physical health issues. Finally had some good news from the doctors about the physical health issues. But yeah, my mental health hasn't been the best recently. My physical health hasn't been the best recently. I've been in a lot of pain, and I'm really struggling with the fact that I don't feel like I'm being my regular peppy, energetic, happy self. I don't feel like I'm giving my 100%. So honestly, you saying that honestly made my day. So thank you so much, because right now I'm so is like I'm judging myself. I'm criticizing myself for not being what you said I am. So thank you so much. Honestly, I think that's kind of showing me that maybe I'm being too harsh on myself. Yo, Kays in the 200 bitties as well. Kays, thank you so much for the bitties. Massively appreciated, but never ever expected. So thank you so much. A massive Limbo love for you, my friend. Massive Limbo love. I love your makeup. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna say I used to do more. I used to do like completely white out the face, but with the beard, it got a little bit difficult. It was a bit of a nightmare to. I was pretty much spending the same amount of time off stream getting the makeup off than I did spend on stream with it on. So I decided to drop the white out, but yeah, still got the shadow, still got the nose. It's just I'm always more than happy to be proven wrong, as that's how I learn best. To be fair, that is a great way of being. 100%. It's always I'm gonna say if you're willing to accept mistakes, it's the best way to be. The absolute best way to be. It's the way I try and live my life, and honestly, it's just so good. Because the thing is, there's no point in stubbornly sticking to a thought if it's not right. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the thing. It's the same way you say on the when we used to do viewer battles, and when we do viewer battles again, I will be saying the same thing: is that a loss is worth so much more than a win, because you'll learn so much more from a loss than you will ever learn from a win. Duke, it constantly raises its negative effects, so it'd be very slim for that to work. That was sort of my thought process as well. I'm so sorry you're going through some rough times, but I'm glad to hear you're doing better. Thank you so much, Anna. Massively appreciated. Unfortunately, I'm not currently doing better yet. But like I said, got some good news from my GP the other day. So I'm finally going to get some blood tests done. I'm finally going to be sent in for an MRI scan. So I'm quite happy about those, and it finally feels like we're making progress, making those steps forward. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And then I can be back to my normal, constantly smiling, always happy self. What does GP mean? I'm sorry if that question is odd. English is not my first language. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. So GP is general practitioner, which is essentially a doctor. So a GP is a doctor that you visit at a small doctor's surgery, whereas you have other doctors in hospitals. So the doctors in hospitals, they're different. The doctors that have their own individual buildings, those are GPs. Although to be fair, now I'm saying that now in the UK we have things called super GP surgeries, which is where we have multiple GPs all in one large building. Not as big as a hospital, but more large. But yes, essentially it's like a family doctor. Yeah, that's what Jay said. Yeah, family doctor. And Duke, I know I'm looking for a mon that can either buff the defense of the mons on our side or debuff the tube, because most of the best ones like Sorino or Loantis aren't great in the defense department right now. Light Screen or Bolivar is the best call. Yeah, I'd say something that buffs our side is more likely to have benefit than debuffing theirs. But I'm just trying to think if there's anything that buffs everyone's defense or special defense. I understand now. Thank you for taking the time to explain. No problem at all, Anna. To be fair, as you were saying before, this is how we learn. We ask the questions, and the thing is, there's no shame here. There's no judgment. If there's ever something you're not sure about, always feel free to ask, because that's how you learn. And we would never, ever, ever make someone feel bad for wanting to learn more. That's the thing. Knowledge is power. It's good to learn. Hashtag learning with Limbo is the reason that hashtag exists. Only defense cheers, unfortunately. Oh, that is a pity. A Bomber Snow with Aurora Veil. Yeah, that's a good shout. Maybe hold a Bright Powder if that's the item that maybe reduces accuracy. I've repeatedly said that Bright Powder is so good for Dens. So good for Terra Dens. Wasn't great in Dynamax Dens. It's great for Terra Dens. I have a Amoonguss. My defense is fine. It's fine. Yeah, Amoonguss is good Good support. Yo, Kay's gifting a sub to Shauna as well. Oh, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Massively appreciated, but never ever expected. Thank you so much. But Shauna, I think it's still on lurk. So Shauna, when you're back, enjoy those emotes. But Kay's, thank you so much, buddy. Massively appreciated, my friend. I'm trying to think of mons for the team. To be fair, yeah, the more ideas we get, the better. More ideas, the better. Although I will admit, my confidence is shaken. The fact that Meowscarada can apparently solo it, I'm like, what? Yeah, so I thought I knew, and I'm like, no, I don't know. Of course, my friend, thank you so much. How long have you been hunting this Shaymin for? If you don't know accurately, maybe an estimate. Well, this is going to be our 4,689th soft reset. I don't like to count it in time because I only shiny hunt this once a week for up to 4 hours, and with how I've been feeling recently, a few of those streams have been cut short or cancelled for health reasons or other. So yeah, I don't like to put it down to length of time just because I don't feel it's an accurate representation. But and I also have no idea. But number of resets, yeah, 4,690 with this one. I'm gonna abandon this hunt since I'm only using encounter sandwiches. I need to see if Brambleghast can solo. Ooh, yeah, let us know, Ruru. Let us know. I see. I do it the same actually. Oh yes, Anna. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't have any problem with someone saying it took me X amount of weeks, X amount of months to get this shiny or whatever. I appreciate that and I accept that. But yeah, I much prefer to see number of encounters or number of eggs hatched or something like that, because that's that's comparable. But yeah, I mean, I can say I've been doing this for 6 months, but if I had 6 months of time free, I could be on a much higher number than 4,690, or I could have only done it once in 6 months. Do you know what I mean? That's why I struggle with it. Never give up, never surrender. But it's alright, there's nothing wrong with taking a tactical retreat. A tactical retreat to return to it another day. I do use an app for encounters. I got confused counting. Oh, I used to have one as well. It was it's just a counter app. I just press a button on it for each encounter I had. Mostly I do it on stream now, so auto counter, yay! Game, why? Was the game done, Ruru? Was the game done? Duke, I've been not trying to catch the Shaymin for 20 years now. Duke, you have been very successful in your previous 20 years of not catching the Shaymin. Ooh, Jay with a stretch. Thank you very much, Jay. Much appreciated. Ugh. Has Shaymin been out for 20 years?
Isn't it Duke? Maybe you've been playing Pokemon for 20 years?
Yeah, what I'm saying is if you couldn't have been hunting for it before it became a thing. No, is the answer. I'm trying to think though, it might be close. So Shaymin was Diamond and Pearl, which was... Shaymin is Gen 3. Gen 4! So yeah, so Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Gen 4, let's try that. 16 years. So 4 of those years you didn't have the chance. 4 of those years you didn't have the chance. But yeah, 2006 it released in Japan, but I'm gonna go with the Western release because that's when we would have got it. Yeah, so yeah, 2007. Jeez, that's nuts. Not having the chance still counts as success in my eyes. Yep, fair point. Fair point. I use an app specifically designed for shiny hunting. It's got all the methods and it shows your odds as well. So convenient and simple. My ADHD brain is getting serotonin just by clicking that little complete button. Anna, I love this idea. What's the name of the app? And is it for your phone or is it a desktop app? But yeah, let us know. That sounds like it'd be right up my alley. Ruru, how is it I have 4 shiny Flittle now? Why is this game giving me so many? I still haven't got one. You must have good eyes though. Flittle's a hard one to see. Duke, no one's stuck it yet. 100% Duke. Why not? Why not? The app is called Shiny Hunt. It is both on iOS and Android.
That's what I think I use, but...
Might try that later on. I'll give it a go.
I think they have a website. I'm sure this is the one I use. When I remember.
I've been looking for Flittle, but I can never seem to spot it. That thing is so small. So hard to tell. So hard to tell. The green is more noticeable, to be fair. Yeah, it's the underneath, isn't it, that changes? The underneath of Flittle. And because it's small, it can be hard to see that sometimes. Struggle with the small ones. Yeah, I'm the same. I've got a feeling that by the time I've got all of the big and obvious ones, I'm hoping to have caught some of the harder ones just by sheer luck. And then I'm going to be doing Masudas for some of the harder to find ones. It's like looking for a cutie fly. Yeah, it's so small, so small. Flittle is hard. I got lucky all 3 of them I have ran into me. Kira, that is the one. The absolute one. Is it the pink frill that changed Flittle? Yeah, I think it goes like brown or green. And Anna, you just inspired me to do some shiny hunting. I'll go on sword so I can still chat in here. I want to be here for that shiny Shaymin. To be fair, I want to be here for the shiny Shaymin as well. The one I really want shiny has to be a Pokemon that broke Sun and Moon. Ooh. What mon was it that broke Sun and Moon? Oh, do you have a Discord server? We do. Thank you very much, Xena. So we have the Limbo Xena Zone Discord channel. Feel free to click that link and join. You're more than welcome to. But yeah, feel free to check us out. We've got some fantastic sections in there as well. Oh, Kamala, because Comatose. Yeah, Kamala's a tough one to see as well, because it's only the log that changes, but the log does change quite vividly. So as long as you can see the log, you should see it. The shiny log. Shiny log. And 46.97, still not the one. Still not the one. And Pidgey, who's excited for Pokemon Day? I am so excited. So excited. Oh, there's definitely some things I'm hoping for. Definitely some things I'm hoping for on Pokemon Day. Some things I've got a feeling we're going to see certain things. Yeah, the AI has no idea how to deal with Comatose. Very true. Might do now though. Might do nowadays. Be hype. Trying to work out if I can sneakily watch it during work. There we go, 46.98, not the one, not the one. And Anna, I'm back. Join the server. Thank you so much, Anna. I hope you really enjoy it in there as well. I'm going to say we've been building it up for a little while now. It's a lovely little place. Lovely little place. It's a silly place. Pidgey, can the Onion Fairy shine for Pokemon Day? Thankfully, I've already got shiny Onion Fairies. The Onion Fairies are fine. I think I've got two shiny Onion Fairies already. But the Shaymin, it's the Shaymin we want to shine. The Shaymin needs to shine. Lunala or Giratina? Pokemon I should hunt for. Ooh. See, for me, Lunala is definitely the better shiny of Lunala and Solgaleo. I do like Giratina's shiny though. It's a big change. It's a good change. Giratina. That's what I'm going to go for, Anna. That's my suggestion. Giratina. Very cool mon as well. Great cool design. I think what's pushed me towards Giratina is the sort of shocking electric blue. I love electric blue on a shiny. Looks really good on Gigalith. Looks really good on Stunfisk as well. Yeah, Duke is giving you a good warning there. Watch out there. There is a guy called Duke English, and he steals pets. He calls it forced adoption. Yeah, thankfully he only like steals the photos of pets and then just like strokes the photos. I don't think my appointment would appreciate me watching on Pokemon Day. If you know what the cattle market is, then you know that's the job centre. Oh, bless you, mate. Bless you. Oh, but the thing is, what are they playing at by not having it on? Me too. I love it on Rockruff. So good on Rockruff. So good. Akira, sorry for asking, what is the Onion Fairy? So the Onion Fairy is Celebi. Celebi is also known as the Onion Fairy because it is an onion fairy. So he's got a little. It's like his head is like a little onion, and it's a fairy. But yeah, it goes back to an old clip of ours where I think I was actually explaining that. So I'm the Shaymin on top and Twitch Jesus underneath, but beneath that I'm something else. Then beneath that I was a Celebi, and Celebi is the Onion Fairy, and I am the Onion Fairy. I am the Onion Fairy. Last night I had a Florges outbreak. Got Shiny Chansey! Amazing. Love Shiny Chansey as well. Got Shiny Celebi on the community day. I love it so much. Yeah, I've definitely got one of mine from Go. Is it also a Shrek reference? I think we referenced Shrek when we made the joke. I think we did. Celebi, I think you mean celery. Which again is where part of the name comes from, right? He is not the Onion Fairy. I'm not the Onion Fairy? I thought I was the Onion Fairy. Do I need to get the clip back up? Because apparently I am the Onion Fairy. Time for an identity crisis. Standard. Shiny Shaymin in 3, 2, 2.5, 1. Anna, if this works. Oh, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. Right. That would have been epic. It would have been so good. So good. But it will come. It will come. It's got to. It's got to. Right. Speaking of which, what are the odds for this method? Right. I'm really glad you've asked that question. He says, not really that glad. Because in BDSP the shiny charm doesn't work as intended, it's full odds. You can't have it anything other than full odds. It's the only way to hunt it. So yeah, 1 in 4,068. 4,068? It's 8,126. 426. 426.
Wait, what's it?
496.
496.
496. So yeah, so we are above odds. The Pokemon knows you have a shiny Shaymin emote and thought that would be enough for you, so I've decided no sheen for you. How rude of them. Very rude. Very, very rude. So basically that means anytime you'll encounter something... Yeah, I mean, the thing is, that's sort of the thing with the odds in Shiny Hunting anyway, is that in a 1 in 4096, it could appear in your first, it could appear at number 4096, it could appear at, like, after 10,000. The unfortunate thing is, it's not a matter of knocking down 4096 out of the way. Yeah, every single encounter is a separate 1 in 4096 roll. So, yeah. So, on average, if everyone did this hunt, on average, it should appear around 4096 for the majority of people.
Jimmy Turner, my name is Doug Dimmadale,
Doug Dimmadome, owner of a Dimsdale Dimmadome. But yeah, essentially every encounter is a roll of 1 in 4096, so it could be way lower or way higher. Exactly that. Oh, Duke with a hydrate. And at least it's not the OG full odds. Also a very good point. Yeah, so in gens 1 through 4, so that's red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire, emerald, fire red, leaf green, diamond, pearl, platinum, heart gold, and soul silver. All of those games have a shiny odd of, well, technically red, blue, and yellow don't, but we'll ignore that. But yeah, 1 in 8,100 and... I can never figure that one out. Essentially, it's double. It's double 4,096. 8,192. 4,192? 4,192. I think so. Maybe 4,182. Math. Math is hard. I used to be a dancer. The only numbers I need are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh. Like rolling a massive 4,096-sided dice. Oh, well, yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I want that die. I wonder how big it would need to be. Maybe normal size, just very small numbers. I mean, essentially, yeah, I mean, I suppose it depends how small you could make it, because eventually, you get to a point where it's so small, it would be indistinguishable from a sphere, because the faces will be so small. What's your first ever shiny? And what's your first failed shiny, if you ever had one? It used to be 1 in 8,192. Okay, I was close math-wise. So, first ever shiny, it's a boring answer, to be fair. I'd love to say it's more interesting, but it's a boring answer. The red Gyarados in gold, or so, it would have been gold. Yeah, red Gyarados in Pokemon Gold. Obviously, it's a guaranteed shiny, so it's a bit of a boring one, but yeah, that would have been my first one. My first failed shiny... Now we're going to be going back some time. The earliest one I can remember failing is Dunsparce in Crystal. And I actually think it was my first non-guaranteed shiny. So I think my first shiny encounter that wasn't the red Gyarados was the Dunsparce that I failed. I think that's the first one. So yeah, because I would have had red Gyarados at least twice. One from gold, one from silver. And then I think I got the Dunsparce before I'd got to the Lake of Rage. I think. Like I said, it's a very long time ago. Very, very long time ago. This would have been when Crystal first came out as well. So like 20 years plus. I would just roll 3 dice at that point. 1 for the 4,000, 1 for the 90, and 6 for the 6. Wait, but how would you roll... How would one 6-sided dice reference 4,000 numbers? Now, I've roll 4 dice, 1 for the 100 number. But again, that like roll a dice. That's only gives you 1 to 6. That's missing 0, 7, 8, and 9. And mine was a Graveler in silver. It is also my failed one since it did explode on me. Oh, that's the worst, the absolute worst. Yeah, I mean, I to be fair, I'd almost prefer my first fail to have been an explode rather than me knocking it out. Because that's all on me. At least the explosion, yeah, that's just bad luck. At least you didn't knock out a shiny. Accidentally. I was going to say personally. Wasn't it personally? But no, not explode! Do you know how in D&D roll percentile die? Well, I know that obviously you got like different sided die in different number sided die for D&D. So you could roll a D10, right? My fails always involve doing false sight for forgetting about recoil moves. That's why damp is in the game, but it wasn't. It wasn't in Gen 2. It wasn't. We didn't have abilities at all in Gen 2. Yeah, we couldn't escape that in Silver. And in my most recent one was Fido, because it respawned when I accidentally entered the town that was near. I was so mad. Oh no! Wait, so as in that was your most recent fail? It was a despawn.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh Anna, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. Okay, 4710 is not a shiny, and I think that is where we're going to look to wrap the stream up for today. Like I said, we are wrapping up a little bit earlier than we normally do, just because I'm still struggling quite a bit with my pain and mental health. But like I said, hopefully now that I've got some progress on that side of things, hopefully once I've been able to pick up my medication at the start of this week, things will start getting a little bit better as well. And I'll hopefully be back to my normal peppy self, back to be able to doing a full-length stream. Who knows? I'm just so excited to be able to get back to being myself again and being 100% for you all. Thank you, Xena. Thank you. Yeah, Shaymin's going in the naughty corner until next time. That's the one. That's the one. Thank you for the stream. Enjoy your evening/day and see you soon. Thank you so much. So, yeah, so Xena and I will be going to visit my mum this evening, have dinner with them, which is going to be really nice. But yeah, so yeah, it's quite excited about that. But right, let me explain what is going on. So we are about to, what we are going to do, like I said, we're going to wrap the stream up, but we are going to be raiding out. So please stick around for the raid, because if you do, you will gain additional points for this channel next time you're here. Always well worth sticking around for the raid. And it also means we get to spread a lot of Limbo love to a wonderful friend of ours as well. So I'm just having a little look at who we've got online to spread a little bit of Limbo love to. Ideally, I'd like it to be someone in the Pokemon categories. I think that makes a lot of sense. But I'm just having a little look at who we've got on. Okay, just having a little look at who we've got on. We've got a couple of people, a couple of potential options. Okay, I'm actually thinking maybe we might do something a little bit different. I've got somebody who's doing some Pokemon Go content. In fact, yeah, would you like to see some Pokemon Go content? I think that could be a good idea. So yeah, currently, actually maybe not. Okay, let me have a look somewhere else. Might be able to look at someone new.
Lewis.
Yes. But right. Right, let me see. Yeah, just trying to see if we got anyone to send a bit of the love across to. So sometimes maybe it's not a bad idea to find someone new to send a bit of love to as well. Oh, here's somebody new. Let's see how they're going. Oh, having a trouble. Having a bit of trouble, not gonna lie. Actually, yeah, Duke, yeah, you've got a good suggestion there as well. To be fair, that's not a bad shout. Because I'm not actually. I need to refollow because it's a new account. Oh, Katie's in the bitties as well. Thank you so much. Massively appreciated. Right, so yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. I think that makes a lot of sense as well. So yeah, so we're going to raid across to a wonderful friend of ours who has just returned to streaming on their previous account name, but they've had to restart their account to do it. So we're going to get some love across there. I know a lot of you recognise this person. It is our very good friend Daniel, now under the name Piplup HD, which of course was Daniel's original streaming name as well. So yeah, so we're going to raid the one and only Daniel. Spread a bit of love that way. Try and get some followers back for Daniel as well, who, like I said, has had to restart their entire stream account. But if you're a subscriber, please copy this message with a Twitch Jesus emotes. If you're not a subscriber, copy this message with a Twitch Raid Rockets. When we get across to Daniel's stream, we're going to paste these messages into the chat so he knows exactly where all the Limbo love has come from. But yeah, we're going to get the chat pumping. We're going to get the hype jumping. It's going to be absolutely amazing across in Daniel's chat for sure. But yeah, let me explain what else is going on this channel in the coming days. So I will not be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately. However, Xena will be. Xena is streaming tomorrow from 9 AM GMT till around about 1 PM GMT, and that is to continue the Nuzlocke. The Wonderlock. Even better. So yeah, so definitely make sure to get across there. We're going to have a lot of fun in Xena's stream tomorrow, no doubt about it. So yeah, make sure you're following Xena so you're alerted when she goes live. The Xena Wonderlock! That's the one that we get so excited for as well. However, I will be back on Monday, which will, of course, be Pokemon Day. Oh, very exciting! We will be watching the live stream on stream, so we will watch the Pokemon Day, the Pokemon Direct. I might start a little bit earlier so that we can get straight into it, rather than starting at the same time that it starts and having to sort of be a little bit behind. So yeah, that's what odds are we might start a little bit early on Monday just to try and facilitate that as well. But yeah, that's sort of where we're standing on that one. But like I said, I will be back on Monday, and that will be normally from 2 PM GMT, but as I said, we'll probably start a little bit early, so maybe 1:30 PM GMT on Monday, just so that we've got a bit of time to get the Pokemon Direct in as well. But I'm so excited, so excited. Once we've done that, we will then go into our regular schedule programming for Monday, which of course will be Terradens with chat in Scarlet and Violet. Assuming there's not an immediate DLC drop or something like that. I don't think there will be, but who knows? So yeah, so that will be the plan for Monday, and I look forward to seeing you all there as well. But yeah, all I've got left to say now is thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support and for sticking around. Eventually, we will get the shiny Shaymin. It will happen, but today just wasn't the day. But like I said, thank you all so much for being here. I do truly hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are in the world. And I can't wait to see you all again next time, Monday, 2 PM, 1:30 PM GMT. Take care. Bye-bye!